What is going on, everybody? It is November 9th, the day after the election. This is the Unpressable Defects podcast, volume 27. My name is Trey. I'm back from my hiatus, and I'm ready. Guys, introduce yourself.
It's Koi Cakes with CBSI.
Sean, comicbookinvest.com.
Mel V, comicseatingup.net, and I am not twisted yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll be there. Whoop, whoop.
Jimmy Linguini from Comic Book Scalping.
I bet.
Interesting. Well, let's
get into.
Yeah, we're going to do about 5 minutes of election talk because that's about all. Like I said, there's a lot of people happy. There's a lot of people upset. We got to be sympathetic to both sides.
What?
Well, let's Mel. I want to hear your perspective on what happened and what do you think is going to happen in the next few months. Honestly, shoot from the hip.
I'm not scared of Trump. I'm scared of a lot of his supporters from the lower regions of this fine country of ours. We got to see what happens. I'm not going to say that he's not my president because he is our president.
That's right.
But it's a very, very, very. He said some very, very dangerous things. I hope that's what I think is. I think that's just for a vote. I don't think he means these things. I don't think he's really going to build a wall. But if he does, it's the citizens are more than I'm worried about. The citizens and Rudolph Giuliani is the two things I'm worried about this. Because Rudy Giuliani is a fucking psychopath. And he used to be the mayor of New York, and he's a super the king of stop and frisk. Him being down with Trump in any position of power, I'm afraid. Honestly,
wasn't DJ Envy a fan of stop and frisk?
I guess I don't know.
Koi, what are your thoughts on this? Koi, you may have a different opinion than us based on previous conversations. I mean, what's your concerns? What are you? I mean, what did you think about it? What are your concerns? I mean,
okay. Well, bottom line is, like Mel said, give or take, whoever won, whatever, he is our president. That's what's happened. So again, I was not a Trump supporter. I think he's a habitual liar, but then so is Hillary. But he's our president. He's my president. He's our president. So I'm going to support him 100%. I'm just worried about promises that were made and how people are going to accept them. But like I said, I mean, hopefully, the country will start kind of coming together, and that's my biggest concern. What's good for the country.
Yeah, I don't want to see divide. I want to see us coming together. It's going to be interesting 4 years.
I think
to say it nice.
Well, I think what's going to boil down to is who he picks for his cabinet. I mean, like you said, if he picks Giuliani for his attorney general, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Giuliani, Chris Christie, Newt Gingrich. He's bringing everybody. Everybody's coming to the party.
Newt Gingrich is a talented politician, and like I said,
I fucks with Newt. I like his style.
He's a good politician.
Well, to quote Lauryn Hill, Newt Gingrich can suck a big fat dick.
Lauryn Hill.
Nobody listens to the Fugees anymore.
Nope.
Fuck you guys.
Jimmy, if you can name the Fugees song that was on. 666. Suck dick like Gingrich sucks dick. Come on, I'm embarrassed for you.
I never did the Fugees. Clearly, Jimmy didn't either.
Oh, dude, the people don't realize that the score. That went diamond and above.
Yeah,
it's one of the greatest.
Yeah, that's classic.
And people don't realize how good.
It was terrible.
Oh, fuck off, terrible.
It was terrible.
Fuji Law, fucking Cowboys.
It was terrible, like Hillary's campaign. Just a failure.
Ooh. So I guess I don't have to ask about Sean. What do you think?
Well, let's put it this way. We're gonna get the Supreme Court. The decisions, it's all Republicans controlling everything. So any of the decisions they make, they're not gonna have any excuses for not getting anything done. So
but the Republicans don't fuck with Trump, right?
They will on this.
Trust me, they will. Everyone's going to. They have to. He's the president.
They got the majority.
They distanced themselves because they thought he was going to win. So I mean, the thing is really, I think you're going to see a different guy from now on. Pretty much anybody that gets elected from, they play their party sides to get elected, and then they all move to the center. Absolutely everyone. So you're going to see the same thing with Trump. He's going to be a centrist. He's going to move back in. A lot of the things that he's so harsh on, I don't completely believe that he believes. And he's had so much time. He had so much time. I mean, he's defended himself through every step of this process. He knocked out 15 other pretty decent nominees, and about half of them were on the stage with him last night when he gave his acceptance speech. I think he's really going to soften. I think he's going to be a lot more considerate when he's not under attack all the time. He's a counter-punching guy. He's a 70-year-old guy who's a billionaire who's gotten his way his whole life. So I really think that now is the time when he's finally going to be able to listen. So I think people are going to be surprised at the responses that he gives, how much more thoughtful he's going to be able to be. When he has time, and every single thing that he says and every little thing that he does isn't recorded and trumpeted out by the media at every second. When he's behind closed doors, he can prepare these responses. He's not debating Hillary anymore. He's more likely to work with her than he is to have to debate and go head to head with her anymore.
I don't know if Hillary's going to show up facing anytime soon. If she didn't pull that shit, if she didn't pull that shit,
she might retire. She's kind of old. She delayed her own. She didn't show up last night. And then
that was some foul shit.
And then 2 hours. She was 2 hours late this morning to give that speech. Although it was her best speech of the entire everything, because she had real emotion. She wasn't a robot. You know, you could tell that this really hurt her. And so I don't know. I think you're gonna see a different guy.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think it's possible to build a wall myself. I think he's going to pretend to give that a shot. You're not going to see any mass deportations. We don't have, and nor should you, but a hardened stance on vetting people that do come in. I do believe they're going to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't think you're going to get the guy of bluster that you've gotten before. And
that's the thing. But a lot of people voted for that guy. They're going to be upset if they don't get him.
No, they'll get him just fine, but they won't need to get him. You know what I mean? He's not going to be under attack. He's not under debate. They're not going to be anti-presidential commercials anymore. He's not going to have to defend himself. He's already the president. And then none of the Republicans, they don't have to be scared to take his side anymore, because he's already the damn president. If Paul Ryan didn't want to get too close to him, and then have him not be in there and be like, oh God, I supported this guy. And so, and have people look down on his career, because he's probably going to want to run in 4 or 8 years or whatever it would be. So I really think, you're going to see a different guy. You're going to see a more united party, and Republicans they don't have any excuses anymore if they don't get it done now.
And
I think it's pronounced repube.
What?
It's pronounced repube.
Okay, well, Trey, Trey, throw your thoughts, Trey.
I voted for him. I was a supporter of his, but I had completely given up on the election until about 9:30 last night. I bought into the media that he had no chance. Honestly, about an hour a day for about the last month. I checked polls, everything, and I thought, the Entertainment Weekly or whatever story and just everything else, I just did not think that women would vote for him, and rightfully so in some extent. But last week I was in the Rust Belt the whole week, and I can't stress to you how every single person in the rural areas of Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, every single house, and I'm not just stating that, every single house had a Trump Pence sign in their front yard. Every field had a homemade Trump Pence sign in it. But I never thought he had a chance. And like I said, last night was one of the most unreal things I think I've ever witnessed on TV. I mean, it was
say the least. Yeah.
Well, I said, most people, I think that's safe to say, thought he was going to lose. Like I said, Hillary and everyone were preparing for victory celebrations and the whole 9 yards. And then when when North Carolina came in after Florida, people realized that this could fucking happen. And then you start seeing all the New York Times tweets with the odds and some of the, the English, odds makers posting that he was above 50%, and about every 30 minutes that 50 turned to 60 to 70 to 80.
And this is the New York Times posting that.
Right.
With absolutely no reason to. They're not Trump supporters. Put it that way.
It's just, it's like I said, he has done deplorable things, said deplorable things. I'm with Sean that we've seen glimpses of him being presidential. When he met with the Mexican president a month and a half ago, he had a completely different tone and demeanor. I think it's possible. Like I said, I think his ideas to stimulate and increase business really resonated with, as people call them, uneducated white middle class families, and those people don't realize that is I'm all for equality and helping everybody out, but for the last 20 years, even through W's reign, everything else, that portion of America has been ignored. I mean, the coal miners, steel mills, all those people that help basically form this country have been forgotten. They don't want handouts. They don't want welfare. They don't want food stamps. They don't want public assistance. They want jobs. And Donald Trump spoke to those people. He went to their towns. He talked with them. And he showed that he cared. I mean, granted, partially to win an election and get their votes. I mean, obviously. But I honestly think that he has plans to stimulate some of those areas that have been decimated for the last 20, 30 years. And those people who largely vote Democratic. I mean, the hardworking American farmers, steel mill workers, manual laborers, they usually vote Democratic. And Donald Trump gave these people hope enough to come out from their rural areas and vote and block that blue wall that was talked about so many times last night. I mean, it was remarkable. It changed politics forever. All modeling, all polling, all campaigns will be run differently after yesterday.
I think Mark Cuban's going to run in 2020.
Oh, he'll lose because he's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot.
That's what they said about Trump.
You're forgetting about Kanye. Kanye is going to fucking come out.
Hey, why
he's a felon. Kanye is a felon. He can't run for anything.
One, he's not a felon.
Yes, he is. He is a felon for shoplifting from
every reason they hate Kanye is the reasons they love Trump.
All right, whatever.
I don't know about that.
They hate Kanye because he speaks his mind.
No, people hate Kanye because
they love Trump because he speaks his mind.
Speaks his mind about certain things.
All right, moving on to comics.
Like I said, it's an interesting topic. I mean, whoever's listening to this podcast had these same debates today at their workplace, amongst their friends, amongst CBSI members. I mean, it's going to be, what are we, 68 days away or 78 days away from
signing about 20 bills on his first day. From taking
let me say this one last thing.
Out.
It's one thing about Trump. The last thing. There's this fake People magazine article coming out. Stop posting that shit on Facebook because that shit is not true. We talking about which I would run Republican. They're the biggest bunch of fools or something. I'll get all the votes or some dumb shit like that. Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Stop fucking. Well, I'll find it and I'll post it. He never said that shit. So stop posting this shit. I had a big argument with this guy at work, man, and I'm done.
Oh, but they said that. You're saying it was Trump saying that if I would run Republican because they're all idiots, and they pretend like it was. Yeah, and they pretend it was only 10 years ago, and they show a 25-year-old picture of him.
Yeah, and then he said, "Oh, look."
You know what I mean? It's clearly just bullshit.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, it's this picture right here." And show me the video. Well, I can't find it. Just do research first before you post this on Facebook. Just please do research, and that's it.
The best part.
I'm done. I'm ready to talk about
the best fake tweet. The best fake tweet by far was the one where he said, "Canadians, I haven't forgot about you, snow Mexicans."
Snow Mexicans. That was a very good Photoshop.
I did see a picture, a a picture. Somebody sent it one of the hangouts yesterday. It was
with
it was like it's like a Canadian riding a moose.
Oh, God, that was so
And
good.
it said Border Patrol trying to keep Americans out.
I posted that on in the chat in the group.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But this is gonna be good, interesting 4 years to see what happens. He could be the best president ever. Who knows?
People thought the same thing, not to the extent that we have now with social media, but a lot of the same sentiments for Trump. They felt the same way in 1980 when Reagan took office, and most Democrats and Republicans consider him one of, if not the better president of the last 2 centuries. So.
Oh yeah, Reagan was one of the best presidents ever.
Thank you.
I mean,
Jimmy.
he only started the drug war and put all the blacks
he
in
definitely.
jail, but I mean
He
that's
sold
okay.
crack in a lot of neighborhoods, but
I mean, we can always forget about our. But
So Jimmy, let me ask you this: you've taken educated pot shots for about the last 24 hours. Who would you have voted for?
I 100% would have voted for Trump because I'm in it for comedy. But I'm just a one issue voter. I would just vote for legalizing weed. So I don't care what else they say. I would just vote for weed legalization. So
yeah, weed is legal. They're gonna have it at gas stations in about 2 months.
So did they legalize?
They legalized
hand jobs too, because that's the 2 things that I saw the most last time I was in California a couple weeks ago. Was people smoking weed and guy hand jobs on the pier.
Down at the beach, yeah. I mean, handies are cool. No biggie.
All right, so for
let's
this week,
get the comments.
so for this week, remind everybody that the art charity challenge bids end today, I believe.
Some of them already ended.
Some of them already ended. I haven't checked the numbers yet, but I'm sure Scott Robertson will update us tomorrow. Thanks to everybody that's been participating. As you know, we take the money and then I donate to whoever the highest bids go to, and they choose the charity. And speaking of charity, I know we've asked a lot from you guys, a lot of members, and we appreciate every time. We had another member who, just had a really bad run. His father passed away. His mom was in the hospital from a heart attack. Several of us volunteered books to run some razzes to try to get some money for him. I've got a Miss Marvel #1 CGC 9.8 Turner sketch, which is it's kind of hard to get, but if you guys can, it's a good book. But like I said, if you guys can, it's an open-ended Raz, whatever you guys can give. We actually raised close to 600 for the Harambe black and white variant that Jimmy put up. So thanks, Jimmy, for that, and thanks to everyone who's participated. But like I said, we're going to try to run some Razes to help this member out. Bad things happen, and believe it or not, I think out of all the comic book groups that you see online, I think we're pretty much the only one that's a community, and that comes together like we do. So thanks again, everybody, and appreciate whatever you guys can help.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Once again, CBSI steps up and helps out the people that are needed, which is why I love being a part of CBSI and being a part of this podcast. This shit is real good shit. Word.
Where's Bond?
Where's Bond? And where the fuck is Mark Streckel with the fucking Wu-Tang album?
I know. I can't believe they actually. I mean, that's the one album that I would really love to listen to, because apparently it's got some unreleased tracks and.
So the whole thing is unreleased.
Yeah, the whole thing is, right?
Well, that's incorrect, because it was bought and it was released today online and partial. So your unreleased tag is unfortunately incorrect.
Well, I just know that members of Wu-Tang were upset because they just got paid like their normal Wu-Tang amount to do like the tracks, but they didn't know how it was going to be sold off. They didn't know that it was going to be sold to by
one person,
auction.
and then they never.
Yeah, that was all RZA who did that. So
well,
it's weird.
I guarantee those guys didn't turn down a paycheck when it comes to it. Like I said, fucking Capadonna's working at Home Depot in Baltimore. So
what was that?
Capadonna?
He's not part of Wu. He's not part of Wu. He don't count.
He was like he was like Master Killer. He's like fake.
No,
he was like
no. If you're on
he was like an old dirty replacement.
He was on fucking half of Iron Man. He was. He trust me. He was.
Yeah, because Wu-Tang albums after ODB died are really great.
I mean, technically, you got to say that Wu-Tang.
You're the one saying that they were good. We're the ones saying they were shit.
Iron Flag wasn't bad. W wasn't bad. Anything past that.
Hey, Jimmy.
Back to how Kanye is the best.
Jimmy, why don't you talk about the Harambe shirts?
Oh, yeah, so we're selling Unpressable Defect Harambe shirts
Yes.
on the Google Plus page. If you look at them, they're $15 US plus shipping, and all of the proceeds after the shirt costs are going to charity. And the more we sell, the more money that goes to charity, because the cheaper the shirts end up being.
Cool.
You got 3X?
Yeah, I got no.
No, it's only up to 2X, right?
Yeah, but about 20 to 30% is going to go to charity, depending on how the Canadian.
You don't wear no fucking 3X, Mel.
I'm a big boy, man. You know that.
Yeah,
I can still Ric Flair walk with the best of them.
Yeah, but these are the soft shirts. I'm
Yeah,
only
they
like an X.
tend to-
Soft shirts. I'm 2X for sure.
Well, I'm gonna get one to support Mr. Hopf. Anyway,
I'm still waiting for my shirt from you.
yeah,
man.
I just thought about that. I'm gonna see a shirt this week. I promise.
You say that every podcast, bro.
No, I mean, yeah, I feel like shit because I take forever to ship.
I'm
shit.
kidding you. I don't care.
I got Trey's book with the label. Trey's book with the labels on it. I got Jimmy's Grand Theft Auto sitting right next to Trey's box. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
You got your book should be there tomorrow, I think.
Hell yeah.
I think.
I'm sure to get here. I trust you, man. I trust you. I love you, man.
Love you too, buddy.
You guys read any books today?
Yes.
One.
Damn it, I didn't read anything.
There weren't that many books today, actually.
I read Riri
I want
because Mel did.
Huh, Sean?
I read Iron Man because you did. Or Iron
How
Heart.
did you like it?
Invincible
I thought it
Iron Man.
Invincible Iron Man. Yeah, I don't remember the reread. I thought it was good. I think it's a good start. Origin story.
Yes.
They were quick with it. It shows, a really quick origin story. So
I thought it was okay.
Yeah,
Now,
I thought it was good.
at the end, they confirmed something about Tony Stark, though.
Yeah.
So
Spoilers or
spoiler for everybody.
Well,
We talked
he's
about
like-
it before.
he's like he's dead but now he's reinvented himself as like a hologram, so he's like the new Jarvis.
No, his I guess his psych is in an AI program, so he transferred his brainwaves whatever to the AI. So kind of like how Vision is.
Yeah, he's dead and he's the new Jarvis.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, the story goes is that Riri has her suit of armor, but she doesn't have an AI in it. So she's trying to, or it's too slow for what she needs, and so it just so happens that she gets this package delivered. And it's Tony Stark, and he's like, well, I know you have pseudo armor. I know you need an AI. Here's a match, basically.
I think it was a great start to the series.
That was okay.
I'm looking forward to issue 2.
Yeah, well, speaking of issue 2, everybody knows about the JSC sketch that he did. That the one where he redrew her. In the new design, and that's going to be used for the number 2 variant from Midtown.
Good.
Hmm.
And
It's a good sketch.
Yeah, he's capable of drawing good covers. Still, way to go, Jay Scott.
Still, when he took that picture and he put it out, and it's like, oh, I'm just drawing this from our leisure. I'm like, that's BS. He's just trying to get back into good graces, whatever. But then again,
He was
you
so
gotta
inactive on Twitter for about 6 months, and then now he's fully back to active. And
it's damage control, man.
People forget shit.
Damage control.
Americans were forgiving people for the most part.
No,
Oh, yeah.
people forget shit.
Yeah, we
Once
get
the-
over
once
shit.
The latest craze comes out, fucking Mannequin Challenge. You're gonna forget about J. Scott Campbell's thing he did. Nobody's gonna remember that shit 6 months from now.
Look at John Daly. Look at all the shit he's done wrong, and people still love him.
Oh,
Because
he's the
Sorry,
best.
what was the thing J. Scott Campbell did?
he drew a 15-year-old in the same way that you would draw fucking Gigi Hadid.
GG.
Yeah, but like nobody really cared that much.
Apparently,
I don't understand. I think it was
apparently
just
Marvel and Midtown cared enough to pull it, right?
Okay, yeah, but I
Yep,
mean,
they pulled it.
so what?
Well, I mean, people obviously cared. If someone, that was going to be a big moneymaker for him, and they pulled it for what reason?
How was it going to be a big moneymaker for him? It was a mid.
Name a J. Scott Campbell variant that doesn't do well.
But it was
Well,
a
it'd be
Midtown
a
comic
Midtown
variant,
variant.
so it was
It's gonna be
it
at
was
least
work for hire.
40,000.
It wasn't like he was going to sell them.
It was at least 40,000 printed. I mean,
Yeah, but most of his,
But he's going to be
stacks.
paid. He's going to be paid irrelevantly, right?
Right.
Irregardless of everything that's happening, he's going to get money for.
I want to be
doing
paid
the art,
irrelevantly myself. It's like a good goal.
Well, it's irrelevant that we're talking about it and that there would be any react. Who cares if they don't? Oh, they changed it. Well, who gives a fuck? I mean, you weren't gonna make any money off of it anyways, more than you already got paid for doing it. So I don't understand the claim of what the reaction of.
I think the good thing is that he actually had to put some effort into this because, after getting all the crap he got for that cover, which I didn't agree with. I mean, I thought the cover was fine, to be honest with you, but again, he got a lot of crap for it, and then he went back and drew did a good job. I mean, I like the cover he did, the number 2, the sketch he did. I mean, it's a good looking cover, and he's finally going back to not phoning stuff in, I hope.
That'd be
It
good.
doesn't work for this.
I mean, you think about the last several covers he's done, haven't been that good or anything. I mean, they've been kind of pretty piss poor, in my opinion at least. So
I agree.
I read the Captain America #7, the Steve Rogers Captain America, and if you guys haven't read that, that's actually a pretty good series. I mean,
I would read a fucking Nick Spencer book for anything in the fucking world.
I don't know, that's a well written story though. I mean, it's going places.
So you like this particular one, or you really just enjoyed the first 7?
Well, the first 7 have been good. I mean, like I said, the first, that first issue where everybody finds out he's a Hydra agent, and it was like, what the fuck is this? But I mean, the stuff he's doing. I mean, he has consequences throughout the the Marvel universe. I mean, he's setting people up to do this, and he's got a goal in mind. And like I said, I was really surprised that writing's pretty good because everything else I've read from Marvel, I mean, even their big Civil War event, I haven't been impressed by the writing. But this book is actually pretty good.
Yeah, Corey, let me ask you: is this the same Steve Rogers that's in Civil War? Are they the same,
Yeah, it's the same
timeline or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, it's the same one that's supposed to be killed.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
yeah, like I said, I'm really surprised because I see Marvel as not doing, not being very, very well written, and this series is actually pretty good. That and Vision, of course, but Vision's already ended.
Vision was good.
Yeah, say what you will about Tom King on Batman, but he did a good job in that Vision series.
Mel, do you read Black?
I did read Black. Corey, do you want to get into what we talked about earlier?
Yeah. So I was telling Mel, I read Black 1 and 2 today, and to me, it's like, not to be offensive or anything, but it's like a white man trying to write black people. I mean, it's like the most hokey stereotype reading that I've seen in a while.
All right, I'm gonna equate it to this. You ever seen Legend of the Overfiend? That Japanese?
I did. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's when I was a kid.
It was a great fucking story, but you didn't need all that fucking in it. And it goes to Black. You don't need all this language. I mean, I know that's how I talk in the street. You know what I'm saying? I know how the characters talk, but it's not needed to make a great story. I think issue 2 was done incredibly well, but a lot of the dialogue, in my opinion, was not needed. But I understand why it was there. But again, I don't think it was needed.
Okay,
I like how they fleshed out the character, huh?
Well, let me ask you. Okay, what about the way they wrote those guys that get burned up during the lynch when they're trying to burn that one guy?
They made him seem, they made him talk funny and like they made him sound like toothless rednecks. What was that? I didn't need. We didn't need all that slang, but understand in the area that's how they interpret. That's how they talk.
I guess so, man. Like I said, it just sounded like somebody like not of that race writing for that.
So it sounded derivative.
Yeah, it did. I mean, that's where I saw it.
It sounded forced.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I said, I read it, and I mean, I can see what they're trying to do. It's basically like a black X-Men, like you said before.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just the way that they're writing it. It sounds like they're overdoing. It's like it's too much. I mean, they could have written it better, more subtle way.
I mean, the cover for number 2 was definitely shock value. 3, the cover for 3 is going to be crazy. The uncensored cover, that's going to be crazy. We spoke about this numerous times.
Oh yeah.
The cover for number 4, Trey hates the shit, and Sean hates the shit.
That can't be the real cover.
Oh, honestly,
yeah.
if you don't think that cover is not racist, then the word racist doesn't really hold any weight or actually follow what it actually means. Sorry, I mean it is what it is.
Were you more upset that Trump is at the top of the mountain, or the cop thing, or
No, the fact that everybody on there was white. Like I said, the problem is everybody just automatically assumes it. Fuck you, Jimmy. Fucking snow Mexican. But no, I mean, like I said, everyone acts like racism is a one-way street, and like they said, this black book is a fucking cash grab by fucking Black Mask who can't fucking get anything going on. Like I said, I'm over Rosenberg and his bullshit.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, like, if you go toward the back of the books and they've got like previews for these other stories, you look at the art and I'm looking at the stories. And I'm like, dude, what happened to like the Black Mask of last year, where some of the stories seem pretty, you know, I mean, when I read "We Can Never Go Home," I thought it was a pretty good story, you know, at least for the first 4 issues. Yeah, and then I look at these previews now and I'm like, this is you know, this is not what I expect from Black Mask. I mean, I don't know what happened.
The one book Drudge. I'm gonna get issue 1. I want to see where they're going with this, but the preview really didn't give me much, but people eating other people. Okay, we've seen that before.
Did you think the art was that great? Okay.
I didn't.
Yeah, I was like looking at the art, and I was like, whoa. I mean, it seemed like a lot of I don't know, just the quality's gone down.
And the creators, they're really cool people. They're writing books that they want to write, and I respect that. But
the only book they can get out on time are free comic book day bullshit. Like I said, fuck Black Mask.
No, but the thing is, this book, the Black is already done. It's a 160 page graphic novel that was already pressed up, ready to go. All Black Mask got to do is put it out. The Black Mask funded this book to be single issues because they know they were going to make $1 for it. So, in the cash grab aspect, you are correct.
It is a cash. Like I said, imagine if the roles were reversed. Okay, honest to God, I want you to think about this. If they would have put a black person basically as Donkey Kong on a comic book cover, let's say they put fucking Al Sharpton at the top of there, would people not be upset, and rightfully so?
Black people wouldn't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about Al Sharpton.
Okay, maybe that was bad.
No, but no, I see what you're saying. Okay, basically anything equating a primate.
Right, that's what
yeah. No, you know, the thing is, I don't think having him on top like Donkey Kong is that bad. I think everything below that, with the exception of maybe the cop, was what was the main thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit that he's Donkey Kong. It's purporting that he's the king boss of the KKK,
yeah, exactly.
crooked judges, and crooked cops. Okay, anybody to insinuate that he has anything to do with the Ku Klux Klan is just absolutely ridiculous. And it's with them. It's not fucking tongue in cheek. Okay, it's not a little political joke. It's a big political joke, cash grab. Same shit that they're trying to do.
The same bullshit. Like I said, fucking Valiant tried to do with their triple shit sandwich.
Have you seen David Duke's tweets though about Trump?
Donald Trump?
Yeah, fuck David Duke. Dude, they're not friends. Fuck David Duke.
Donald Trump's son said.
Duke that.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Of course, he's still trying to do that. He's one of the most worthless fucking humans that's ever walked this planet.
Donald Trump denounced him, and Donald Trump's son said David Duke needs a bullet in his head. So.
Yeah, whatever. Just because David Duke, there's plenty of people who support other people. I mean, there's plenty. It doesn't just because somebody supports you doesn't mean.
You know what? Here's the thing about the.
I mean, are they going to support Trump or are they going to support Hillary? I mean, to say they're more likely to support Trump.
Here's the hypocrisy of this shit. The Democrats and the liberals just hounded Trump for the shit that he said, and rightfully so. I'm not saying what he did. Jay-Z put on a free concert and dropped fucking F-bombs, used the word bitch, literally degraded women in the same fashion that Trump did and was accused of. But yet no one fucking batted an eye. This is as he showed up to the venue in a retired drug dealer hat.
But Jay-Z dead.
Anyway,
He
guys,
has 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I'm
Anyway,
just
let's
saying,
get
She's
back to the
worried
comics.
about what I say.
we're talking about comics. We're talking about a Donkey Kong cover with fucking Black Mask. We're talking about the
Whatever.
But we're
Whatever.
I mean, we're kind of expanding too much. Let's get back to comics, man.
Whatever.
Anyway, you know what a book I read today that was just like way out of my comfort zone was Black
Obama.
Panda, World of Wakanda.
Oh, World of
What?
yeah. How was that? How was that?
You know, I'm going to offend some people with this terminology I'm going to use, but this was like lesbian fanfic. I mean, like if
Wait, sorry. The book is called what?
Black Panther, World of Wakanda, and it talks about the
world.
the bodyguards, the Dora, what do you call them? The Dora Mia.
Oh,
Mia,
the Gaddafi type bodyguards, right? They're all
yeah.
Okay.
But I swear to God, it's like that. I read that, and it's like I said, the art was like semi-pro or something. I mean, it's like
The art
like,
was semi-pro.
it's like wasn't that good of an art. Like I said, to me, it honestly it read like lesbian fanfic. I mean, like you know, they have like the two main characters are supposed to love each other and everything, but I'm like, dude, this story is like who? I mean, obviously it's catering to a certain sub genre or whatever, because it does not seem like a mainstream comic book.
Well, Marvel has been pandering for some time with a lot of their storylines.
I tried to read Occupy Avengers. The art made me not want to read the book. I'm sorry. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? The art
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
Remember when I wanted to start the X-Men, like the summer, the one that came out with Sabretooth on the cover and all that.
right. Yeah,
And I got about 4 pages in, and they released the Terrigen Mist, and it made the story was shit, and the art was almost like Valiant-esque. It was like just drawn with 12-year-old crayons. It was so bad, and so I was like, yeah, no. So yeah, that's happened to me kind of recently. Happened to me a lot, but that was the most recent one of a book that I really wanted to be able to like because I really liked the characters in it, and it didn't work out. But so this was with the Avengers, Occupy Avengers. Is that what it's called?
yeah. I'm gonna try it again. Like when I got a sober mind, a sober eyes. But yeah, drunk eyes didn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
So for anybody who knows that it was written by Yana Harvey, Tahisi Coates, and Roxanne Gay, and the penciler was Aletha Martinez and Afua Richardson. And like I said, I'm open to read anything, but like I said, that I didn't like the art, I didn't like the story. I think it was just like kind of weak to me, but that's just me. You know, if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah.
I met Coates in Baltimore. Real good dude. Very intelligent individual. Cool guy.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, you can be an intelligent individual, but it doesn't mean necessarily you can write a comic book, you know, or draw a comic book. So that's just my take on it.
Facts.
Hey, you guys check out the
What?
who went to watch
Facts.
that Doctor Strange movie? I know that came out last week.
Don't
did.
ruin this for me yet.
What?
Magic.
It's only been out for like less than a week, and like I mean,
But I went and I had all this like weed candy and I ate way too much and it was amazing.
amazing.
Well, I went in IMAX, so like I had to make sure I was extra high. And I just didn't like feel high enough, so I just kept. And then all these commercials kept coming on, and they were like
Commercials?
Super Bowl trailers, or no, they were like superhero trailer movies.
Super Bowl trailers.
You're talking about before the movie came on, right?
Super Bowl trailers. Raiders and Cowboys.
Carry on. Anyways, I saw the movie. I don't think there's any spoilers, but it was good.
Was it good? Okay, it was good. That's good.
But I would see it in IMAX.
All right, good.
I
I
would
got some IMAX
preferably
right here.
see
I'm
it.
thinking about that.
I would see it baked out of your mind.
That movie's doing
what do you
actually
rate it?
really
What-
well, right?
Yeah, this
1 to
is
10,
like,
what
this
do
is
you
one of the better rated Marvel fucking movies in like one of the surprise ones, sort of.
Well, I didn't like the only part I didn't like was the part that really tied it into any other Avengers movie, and that's all I'm going to leave it at.
Yeah,
Because
Okay,
like I hate all of I hate Marvel movies so much, and I really enjoyed this. Yeah, I really like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really like this one. Aside from that, I could take it or leave it.
none of them. You don't like any of them?
Captain
Like,
America, the newest one, was good, but I didn't really like it. So
it was good, but you didn't like it.
yeah, like the newest, like Civil War, was okay, but I mean, like Whatever.
I'm a Marvel movie hater, and this was bar and away my favorite Marvel movie.
That means I'm definitely gonna like this fucking thing because I like Marvel movies, and you guys both liked it. Sweet.
It was different. Cumberbatch, who I usually can't stand, I think he tries too hard. He was Doctor Strange. I mean, he hit it in the same fashion that, Downey did as Iron Man and Reynolds as a dead. I mean, he's Doctor Strange, and it had a different feel than all the other Marvel movies. The magic stuff was it worked. I mean, the whole movie worked. I liked it. I like where it went with its segues to future stuff, the villains. It's hard to talk about without spoiling shit.
I mean, if it's not mega spoiler, I don't really give a shit.
I don't think there's anything you can really talk about that spoils anything. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's not
after watching it and then furiously Googling things that I saw in it to see like when the first appearances were.
But
I don't think there's anything you can really spoil on it.
But when Werewolf by Night showed up, did that not surprise anyone?
Wait, who?
Well, I just thought that my favorite part was
Jack Ross.
the cape became its own character, which isn't really a spoiler because
Isn't that what
see
the
him
Spawn
in the
movie is
trailer.
gonna be about?
But I mean, that part I really enjoyed, and I know that his first appearance is also the first appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. So that book might see some movement, but it's doubtful. But aside from that, I don't think there's anything you can really talk about.
Okay, so any books besides the obvious books to look for?
Besides Doctor Strange Keys, how about Strange Tales 126? Did that come into play or not?
Do you want to know the answer, or I can't? I mean,
I guess it means yes. I don't know.
he was a prominent character at the end of the movie.
All right, I sold all of them, but that's cool.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, how about
gonna
Marvel
log
always
on
usually
that
has one or two like little clips at the end. Was anything that we could maybe spec off of that?
No.
Okay.
So I heard but people should stay. I heard if I heard there's 2 after credit scenes, right?
There's 2?
Yeah, there's a mid. Oh, Jimmy. Yeah, there's a.
Go back, Jimmy.
Weren't you the one, or who was it the last time that went and watched a movie and didn't stay for the after credit scenes? Was it
Yeah,
you,
that
or
was
it-
definitely me.
I'm the one who pumps the app. It's called Anything After.
Oh yeah.
So download the app.
I'm not
Anything After.
gonna get an app for movies. Fucking just tell.
Then
me.
you sit through. That's what
Everybody
tells
was
you.
leaving. Okay, I did what everybody else did.
If you had you bitch about the app, but you missed the end of the movie.
No, the end. It has a Mordo scene. That
Mordo.
what's his name?
Strange Tales 111, Baron von Mordo, or
yeah, Baron Mordo.
Whatever.
Yeah,
But isn't he like an
No,
ally?
why am I fucking his name up? That's not his. We're all wrong. It's someone tell us in the fucking chat.
Well, just Google it. Fuck you guys.
it's Mordo. The fuck, I don't understand how.
That was Baron Mordo, right?
Oh,
You know what? I'm just gonna watch Back to the Future another 15 times, and y'all can go fuck yourself.
they go back to the future there.
Shit. Why is the
No.
chat all about me being too high? Fuck all of you guys.
I don't know. Read your own press, Jimmy Trump.
Jimmy Trump.
Jimmy,
Dimmy Trick.
Whatever.
Dimmy Jick. But since we're talking about movies, let me go ahead and do a little rundown of some of the media information that came out this last week. So Tom Holland, who is the new Spider-Man, he's confirmed that he has 6 movies on his Marvel contract. One of them was 3 of them are supposed to be solo movies, and 3 are supposed to be affiliated movies. So we know he's already been in Civil War. He's already going to be in the Homecoming movie. So that leaves 4 more left: 2 solo Spider-Man and 2 other Marvel movies, and then
Infinity War.
Maybe, who knows? Hopefully. And then for his next movie, his Homecoming movie, there's been talk that maybe Zendaya, that everybody thought was going to be MJ, is not going to be MJ, and also that Michael Keaton has been confirmed as the Vulture. I think he'll be a good Vulture. He's a good actor.
That's
I
a
think
fucking
even-
vulture, though. I love Michael Keaton. That's not my point.
I think
Wasn't he
was
already
someone-
Birdman? What the fuck? We got Birdman to be the vulture. All right.
But he's
I mean,
supposed
he's no Manny Fresh anyway.
No, but I don't think he's supposed to be like a very. I don't think he's the main villain. I think he's just just part of the cast.
He has experience with wings, so I'm happy about that.
I just think like right now we're in a really weird time of just Fox and Warner Brothers just doing like a dick measuring contest, like optioning things and making different announcements for no reason. I mean, you guys know that they've already announced 4 Harry Potter movies, and the first one it hasn't even come out yet.
The what movie?
Oh, with the fucking
They're doing like a Harry Potter universe thing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so my point is, they also announced today what Fox is doing with the X-Men universe and what's going on with Deadpool 3.
Right.
Which Deadpool 2 doesn't even have a director yet.
Well, he left. So.
It's gonna kick ass.
Oh no,
though,
I
doubt they fuck it up. Ryan Reynolds is too good.
I thought they picked somebody for it. Maybe not yet. But so what are they doing with the Fox with the X-Men franchise?
Well, they're looking at relaunching it without Bryan Singer because he doesn't want to come back. So, and they want to do that after the Logan universe, which could mean that we're going to move towards a universe of X-23 and Dakin.
She's got a 4-film deal. Trust me on that.
Yeah, I think the little girl was signed for 4 films, but it's hard to believe that franchise is 16 years old
and still making money.
Yeah, no shit, man.
And still good.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. I can't lie. Big surprise.
I'll tell you what. Do you think next summer? I mean, is it Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, or Logan? I mean, which one of those? I mean, Spider-Man obviously is the one that stands out with it. But I mean, like I said, that first Spider-Man movie back in, what was that, 2002? I mean, that broke all the box office records first.
Yeah, I mean, personally,
Marvel,
as excited
Disney.
as I am about X-23, I mean, I might end up liking Logan the best, this Wonder Woman,
I'm excited.
with Godot killing it, and honestly, I really like the period piece movies like this, so I'm really enjoying the era that it's supposed to. Is it World War I or II? It's World War One, right? Yeah, so World War I era with her doing her thing. She looks fucking. She looks pretty badass. She looks very
that trailer
nice.
dropped last week, right? So the second trailer dropped last week, I think.
Yes, I got last night. I had a member who has some ties to that movie. Told me a few things. Like, let's just say the big bad has not been seen yet.
Ah.
And who is it? Which movie? I'm sorry.
Not gonna say what it is.
Well, you know who it is, but you're not going to tell us. Not even
Which movie?
Go fuck
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
yourself.
okay.
Type it in the chat.
Fuck you.
Jimmy and Chu had that shit on the blog by the time the podcast.
Shit, I'd have Tony on speed dial. I'd let him know immediately.
Tony's at the strip club. It's Wednesday. You know that.
Jenkins.
That Jenkins man is a beast.
Pretty sure Tuesday is the strip club day.
Hey, are you guys seeing this shit on Facebook with this Peter Carbonaro guy and CGC?
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Why can't we say it? The guy, basically,
It's on Facebook.
One of the head graders at CGC basically calls Carbonaro a hack. It's pretty fucking funny. And if you don't know, Peter Carbonaro, the guy that in Florida that quote presses comic books for CBCS now and works for Hero Haven. But
he worked for Hero Haven. He wasn't the owner of Hero Haven.
Yeah, I thought he was the owner.
I thought there was a backer at Hero Haven that wasn't him, but I don't know the dichotomy.
I don't know, because when I'm looking at this response from Paul Litch from CGC, it looks like Hero Haven is still in play, just not with Peter. But I don't know, it's weird.
It's very interesting to say the least. So I've heard some stories. I don't know if they're true or not, but I mean, like I said, the pressing dick contest stuff's very interesting to me. Obviously,
there's a lot of guys doing it now.
There's a lot of guys doing it.
But it's only one tray. It's only one tray. I mean, Trey presses
pressing
Jesus.
what contest? I'm sorry.
I said all these pressing stuffs turn into a dick contest, but
it's only Trey.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy though. This is, I mean, one of the first times on social media where you basically see a CGC employee going after a CBCS employee in a big.
However, Peter has been baiting them for some time.
Of course he has. Guy gets higher than you in Press's fucking books, Jimmy.
I don't think he gets higher than me.
I don't think
let's
so
be
either.
real.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
I'm gonna buy Jimmy some LSD and have him do the podcast on LSD one afternoon. I think
I'm down.
Man, listen.
I'm just waiting for Daft Punk to come back because I haven't done
I'm
ecstasy since I saw Daft Punk, and that was like some time ago.
That's fine.
Is it readily available in Toronto?
Anything's available anywhere. I don't so.
Okay.
It's not always easy to find everything.
Let me just say that since we were talking about DP3, Deadpool 3, they're talking about that.
Quiz double penetration
Yeah,
on the
it was
weekend.
double penetration 3. It was Deadpool 3. Glad Coy clarified.
DP3 is on porn. What's it? Pornhub
So yeah,
right
so
now.
they're saying X Force is gonna be.
Yes.
Yeah, so the third movie's X-Force, and they say
Well-
it might cannibalize the X-Force movie.
So, and the thing is, they're talking about Deadpool 3, and they don't even have the director for Deadpool 2. So, who knows? But so
they
they're
have
supposed to have Cable and
producers.
Domino.
They don't fucking need all that though. Like I'm being serious. Ryan Reynolds is gonna make it funny, and so is TJ Miller, and he's gonna do some fucking chimichanga jokes and Deadpool shit, and fucking Cable's gonna show up somehow, and people are
gonna
gonna
be
go
great.
pay a bunch of money for it. It's gonna be R-rated. They're gonna make caca pee pee jokes the whole time, and fucking people are gonna pay for it. It's gonna be funny. So I don't think having a
Speaking of
director is
Cable-
even remotely fucking important in this movie. I think I could fucking direct it, and it could make a fucking $200 million.
Yeah, they want to put
in the
Quentin
opening weekend.
Tarantino. Don't put Quentin Tarantino as the director. I don't.
No,
wanna hear
that would
No,
suck.
I don't
Yeah,
think that
Quentin
would work.
Tarantino shit. Speaking
No,
of
I would-
Cable, one of the guys that was rumored to play Cable was this the old head from
Kyle Chandler.
from Avatar, and this new movie called I just recently seen called Don't Breathe.
I want a
Did you
big,
see that?
hairy-shouldered, gray-haired motherfucker.
Yo,
That's
the guy
just
from Don't
swole and fucking will body slam your fucking face off. I
The
want shoulder hair on my fucking Cable, or fuck you,
Schwarzenegger.
dude.
No.
Schwarzenegger has Cable. If he could like somehow like if they could do his voice as like a Cable voiceover, so he doesn't just sound like the fucking Terminator, since the costume is like clearly is based on that. It's I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's gonna be good. As far as X-Force though, I mean, there's not too much X-Force spec. The
X-23 would be in it.
Phantom X. So what is his name?
the first appearance of X-Force is New Mutants 100, right?
New
There's a
Mutants
new-
98.
No, I thought it was not. Well, I mean, okay, in like
New
a
Mutants
book,
100.
so- But what about
X-Force?
yeah,
Topher's listening right now somewhere, fucking rolling over and going, "Fuck you guys!" It's
First
a-
X-Force is New Mutants 100. Is a
No,
team.
it's in it. It's in
no,
one
it's
of
like a
those.
Marvel Age.
Yeah, it's a Marvel Age centerpiece because it has.
That doesn't count.
Oh, that first Cable.
You can't count that one and then count the DC
Spotlight.
special spotlight and then count that as
I can count whatever I have 9.8s of.
Hillary. You gotta put that on the line here, but
But the thing is that
I-
Mutants 100,
I-
there's so many freaking
Hillary,
copies.
she lost.
true.
What? So
No, I was
anyway,
saying- Yeah, I was
New
saying that New Mutants
100
100 has
There's
so
a
many
fucking-
copies.
how many do you have? There's but there's a first print, a second print,
Yeah.
a new Stanton.
There's a third print
Um,
also.
There is.
Yeah, there's a gold and silver.
And so so there's multiple prints of that. So that's the first appearance of X-Force. X-Force 1, the Deadpool card is greater than the Cable card, is greater than everything else.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. X-Force 2, second Deadpool. And then we have the first Cable Deadpool fight. What is that? X-Force 11, I believe. And then number 15 as well. So there's a good little series, a fun little thing to spec on. It was really hot when these rumors came out about 2 years ago, and I think they're starting to pick up again. But a lot of people got them. I think I won the flip off I was in with a whole bunch of X-Force books to start because they are plentiful. But they're cool, and people are starting to look back on that cool stuff and sort of enjoy it, even though they were they're way overprinted. But it's fun for people to go dig things out that they can actually find. So those are for the the X-Force spec, and I don't remember the Marvel Age.
So,
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to have that Phantom X kid. Was that his?
Nah, well, you know what? That's another good point. Like, since it's Deadpool, since Wolverine's gonna be, well, I guess he'd be out of the universe probably. But like, would they do Uncanny X-Force the way everybody would love them to, and do the 2010 run? That's where that real shit would go.
It's a Joker run.
People love that. It's fucking amazing. It'd be a way better movie. And yeah, and Phantom X. I mean, so that's new X-Men 128, 129.
yeah.
And I've always said that if his first appearance was in 128, if it was in 129, because the cover of 129 is so badass. I'm actually a Phantom X fan here. If that was his first appearance cover,
it'd be a lot better.
It'd be like a $400 9.8, I think.
Hey,
That's what I think.
Sean, I've read some X-Force, but what exactly is Phantom X's power?
Yeah,
he's a super thief,
Right?
and
Like he shrinks worlds or something like that, right?
yeah, he does weird shit. I
I
don't
gotta get in my
know.
neighborhood that's a super thief.
my cousin has the same power as Phantom X.
He's a French super
He's a
thief.
and does weird shit.
Hey, he has sexual relations with Psylocke, and that's apparently not easy. So that's pretty decent superpower. I mean, only Aaron Rodgers.
She wants some dick.
Only Aaron Rodgers, I thought, had that superpower, but apparently Phantom X does too. So I'd have to relook it up.
Rush Patel says Pantomex has the Phantom Ring. I don't know if that's a play on words or.
Okay, so Ultra Maximus says 3 brains projection powers. Okay. Like I said, it's like I've read the X-Force and it's like nothing stands out except for he shoots guns. That's the only thing I can remember, you know.
I think
Yeah.
his costume's stupid too. I agree. I'm not a fan.
Really, his costume's fucking badass.
He looks like Storm Shadow with Snowdrop's coat.
You know what it is? It looks like
Yeah,
it looks like Liefeld designed his suit. That's what it looks like.
There are no fucking dude. First off, his feet are normal size and they're in all the panels. Second off,
Does he have pouches?
he doesn't have fucking pouches, dude. He's not a pouch kind of guy.
Next thing you know, what's that?
But he's wearing a baklava, okay? He's wearing a baklava, so.
What's the little green fucker named Dude?
A leather trench coat.
Hey, you know what are really cool? If anybody has one of these, I'll buy one from you. But like, there's because Ethan Van Sciver is credited as one of the creators of Phantom X, if I'm not mistaken, and he did the cover to New X-Men 128. So on the cover of that, since Phantom X isn't on it, he's done a bunch of sketches for people with Phantom X, and I've seen graded copies, and I've lost all the auctions when I tried to get one of those. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Like he's
how much were they going for?
The auctions I saw, I mean, I guess I didn't bid high enough, but I want to say like 160, 180 in 9.8 sketch. So not that high, like enough to where I wish I'd have just fucking bought it now. But I've definitely seen at least 3. I've definitely seen at least 3 of them. So it's not a super original idea. And if you guys like, actually, EVS kind of. He's not that hard a guy to get a hold of at a con. He's usually chilling. So like I haven't had him do anything for me, but seems like a pretty cool guy. So might not be that hard.
You know, like Van Sciver, he's done a lot of sketches on books, especially like the DC books. And I've seen a lot of people auction them off on eBay, but he'll do like either with the whiteout instead of just using ink, he'll do like some of the whiteout sketches. Okay. I saw this one seller had 30 or 40 books, and he sold them over like a period of like 4 or 5 days. But he would do like Jokers, he would do like Flash, he was doing like Batman titles. But yeah, I mean he's pretty good, like the sketches he does. But I'm pretty sure he does it for a lot of people though.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, if anyone out there has a Sandman number 498, let me know.
I got one, but I don't think it's 98.
Anybody has a Sandman 898? Let me know. Let's trade.
Lucifer is my favorite show on television. Has been for the last 2 years.
Fuck, dude. I had a 98. I should have.
It's one of those books that'll be a PC book, and I mean, it's it's different than the comics. It's a completely different character. It's
Yeah,
loosely
it's
based
totally
on
different.
Lucifer Morningstar, but it's cool because it ties in so much shit. I mean, it shows the devil literally trying to better himself as a human, and the different angles and arcs that it has and conflicts. It's a fucking amazing show. I've said it for a while. It's honestly, if you're not watching that on Monday night, you're fucking up.
Love and hip hop. So.
Keeping that torch going.
It's getting
It's
strong.
on.
The ratings are still strong. I mean, it's doing well. It did good the first season. Ratings this season have been strong. So
I don't know, if I had more time, I'd watch it, but I just don't.
cutting into that
I started
Breaking Bad.
watching it. I liked it. I'm the traveler, man. I live in 2 places. I live different places a weekend and
You're a drinker. There's a difference.
No,
Yeah.
but I watch TV while I drink.
No, you drink and show people comic books. And
Was I supposed to turn the fucking TV on for you?
speaking of,
Is
I
that
hope
principle?
Jim Begley's fucking listening. I literally flew across country with 2 books to deliver to Matt DeVoe and Joshua Cozine. Like literally flew with them in my fucking bag so I didn't have to pay shipping. Gave them to Sean during the fucking drunken stupor of all time on the Sunday I left. Somehow the books ended up with Jim Begley and are fucking back in Las Vegas.
Dude, okay, first off, you came over on Thursday night to where I live before we went out. And then on Friday,
Not before we went out.
yes, because I had to
You guys
park.
are
I had to fucking park my car. So yes, you came over before we went out on Thursday, and you didn't bring them. And then on Friday, we were gonna see Matt, and you didn't bring them, and we went back to my place, and the books aren't here. And then Saturday's Halloween, and we go do stuff, and then Sunday you, so we shut the bar down Saturday night, and I got to the bar for the Raiders game to get me and everybody front row. Like open table. So I got to the bar at like 9:20 in the morning, still hammered, obviously, and had Uber drop me off, not driving, because don't do that. And then the Raider game was overtime, almost the full 15 minutes. It ended almost 2:00 in the afternoon, and we'd take God knows how many shots of everything. We'd hit I don't know how many. Then we went to the Firestone Brewery. Then we're going out like that. And Trey supposedly gave me comic books at somewhere in this point.
Oh,
Let's just say the Raiders win in overtime, and Derek Christ throws for 513
Derek
yards.
Christ.
The Lord your God, Derek Christ, superstar, threw for 513 yards. And I'm supposed to fucking be carting people's 9.8 slabs around. I'm not really going to take too much responsibility for this one. So yeah, that's why. So Jim has the books. But this is a beneficial thing that Jim has these books, because
beneficial. And now I got to pay shipping from Vegas back to fucking Los Angeles.
I think you collected shipping in the first place. So I don't feel
Yeah, I
bad for
got
you.
drunk and I didn't know where my books went. When?
They're not my books. They're his books.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he's the one crying, not you.
All right.
Calm down.
You did come over 2 times and you didn't bring them. You'd have left them here. I'd have gladly handed those out.
Poor Matt.
But you, dude, trust me, you'd rather those books be. I lost my $200 and something Gucci sunglasses that day too. So if that makes you feel any better.
Wait, why do you have Gucci sunglasses?
When?
Why do you not have Gucci sunglasses?
Hey, Jimmy, was it you that posted about Steve Seamus of Wizard World?
Maybe.
Okay, so Wizard World basically sued their chief marketing officer for getting free autographs and then turning around and selling them. And I think he actually set up some autograph deals where basically he ended up profiting, but Wizard World ended up losing. So
Well, that's what they say, but I mean, if you look at like the last 2 years of where Wizard World is set up, and when they've set up, and in the marketplaces they've set up, I mean, there's a reason they're losing money. So I don't know if it's fabricated. Maybe it's for insurance, so they can say that this is what happens, so they can write off their losses. But
And Trey, you hate the Wizard World cons, right?
They're not comic book conventions. I'm telling you, you go there. There's more fucking fudge, beef jerky, and bootleg Android Cody boxes than there are comic. That's a goddamn true story.
That's rough, man.
And there was 2 to 3 comic book vendors, and the booths are either $1,500 to $2,200 a weekend. And I mean, it's a rapey. It's so expensive there. The fucking Eugene guy from The Walking Dead had to borrow money from me in line to get some fucking caramel popcorn. True story.
That dude rolls to a lot of cons, man.
I was in Pittsburgh, and I get a tap on my shoulder. He goes, "Hey, man, can I borrow $1?" And I was like, I knew who it was, but it's tough to put two and two together. And I was like, why is this motherfucker asking me for money? Then I was like, this guy. No, he didn't. He didn't. And then I'm like, you're signing fucking autographs for $24 a piece, and you need to borrow $1 from me to get some fucking kettle corn?
You know, maybe
I was like, get a job, motherfucker. Hit the road.
You should starve enough eating kettle corn.
And see, what I don't understand is why does the Philly Wizard World Con have on-site grading?
Scott Reagan, 100%. They know.
No, I mean I understand that, and you know, Scott told me out there, but it's like if Wizard. I mean, how is Wizard World in Philly able to get that when there's bigger cons that don't have on-site grading?
Well, what are the other cons in Philadelphia?
But why Philadelphia though?
No, but what are the other cons? What are the other?
Dude, it's just the area, and they have to truck the shit up there.
No, but what are the other cons in that market that Wizard World has to compete with?
I guess there's none, huh?
No, there's other ones, and they'll put out anything. It's Pittsburgh, right?
No, it's Philadelphia.
No,
Philadelphia still has cons though, and they do it to compete because they do these. That's why.
I was in Wizard World Pittsburgh last year, and I went to Wizard World Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Austin, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Kansas City. And I'm telling you, it's $50 to get in. They don't do many press passes. And like I said, I mean, that $50, you might as well put it in your pocket because you're not going to buy any comics there.
Get some fire sticks, though.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Better set up shop, homie.
I can see Mel with a short box full of what's that fucking rabbit that he likes? The trick rabbit.
Last Wizard World I went to, they had a booth that was just selling vape pens.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't surprise me. At least our California cons, they might not have as much comics as I would like, but fucking at least they don't have fucking vape pens. I did see my first fucking beef jerky at Kamikaze.
It was good beef jerky too. I bought it back.
Yeah, I saw it and I didn't buy it, but I saw it and I was like, that looks good.
That blows my mind. A beef
I already
jerky.
spent $1,000. I don't know.
Dude, all these fucking nerds that go to Comic Cons like us eat Slim Jims and fucking beef jerky and Code Red.
I'm okay with beef jerky. I'm okay with beef jerky.
Yeah, that shit is sustainable calories.
No, it's actually a high value protein.
I don't even want to admit. Oh my god, Clippers are up 57-25. But I don't even want to admit how cool all the knives are. I just don't really buy them.
Yo, they had
you can't even entertain that shit.
They have like Batman knives and shit. I don't even look.
Oh man, don't even look. You don't entertain those fucking assholes. Make them just feel like dicks.
I agree with Jimmy for once.
Bringing knives to a comic convention.
Dude, I don't stop. That's my point. I see it sitting there and I'm like, that looks cool. It's a knife and it's a comic convention. I can't look at it.
Look at this. It's a Hirajupu cape.
Yeah,
it's your favorite anime show. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
You buy a knife. Next step is you show up with a leather cloak at the next con. Start speaking in Klingon and shit to your buddies.
Dude, we should wear wraparounds and wear leather trench coats next one. Okay.
Sean, you don't wear anything but black jeans and t-shirts.
I wear black t-shirts. And
but
jeans.
How does his ass look in the jeans?
Incredible.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
Did any of you guys check out that tease for the Ghost in the Shell trailer? No,
I seen it. No, I didn't. I seen it.
It's actually pretty cool. She's like invisible and she punches a guy.
I mean, the shit looks cool as shit.
Yeah,
so Ghost in the Shell trailer's out?
No. They did like a little teaser for the trailer that's going to come out.
Was Scarlett Johansson in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to list those. I have like 20 ash
It
cans.
looks cool.
The Ash
Me
cans don't
too.
really do that well though. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
number
they
one to
fucking
do
suck.
well.
Well, Ash
But
cans
let's
should do
Before
better.
that,
Hey, everybody, buy
you
some
talking about
Ash
the Wizard Ash can?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got about 30 of those at the Midtown sale.
There you go.
Wah.
Don't be mad because you're out of Ash cans and ScarJo hasn't signed them with their blood yet, Jimmy.
Yeah, she was signing here, and I didn't go for it. But apparently, like, she went to her assistant and said, "How long do I have to How long do I have to sign for these people for?" So.
Well, yeah, when you got guys
But
like
yeah, dude, fucking if I was
I wasn't there. Don't get mad at me. I wasn't.
It's not
there,
like
but fuck.
no, I'm just not surprised that she said that, dude. Can you imagine ScarJo speed dating? Probably not. Right? Like,
I don't
Vinny,
find
she
her
got Vinny.
attractive, man. You guys are weird. She's
Wow.
weird. I wouldn't like. I would just be like. I'd feel grossed out if I was there. To be honest, with
Dude, she scored Vinny Chase.
you. I don't know what that means.
God damn it. You had to have watched Entourage.
Jimmy, you didn't see Entourage?
Yeah, but like,
Fuck's sake.
whatever. Move on.
You move on, fucker. You brought
Fuck
Yeah.
How come every time you talk, it sounds like there's like the ocean in the background or something?
Maybe there is an ocean in the background. You got beef with the ocean.
You're in Canada.
Where does Aquaman live? He lives in the ocean. Fuck.
I'm 10
Fuck
blocks from an
Aquaman,
ocean,
dog.
but you sure can't hear it when you're with my doors shut.
Speaking of Aquaman, pre-production starts this month, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case what?
Look, I'm
Fuck
trying to say,
Aquaman.
I'm trying to give some comic news here. Okay,
No,
it's not like
that's
you guys
good.
help or anything.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I got some comic news. Did anybody see the
Oh.
98667 Amazing Spider-Man Del Auto variant sell for $8 grand yesterday?
No. Fuck. Did it really?
Yes, sir.
Wait, which one is it?
Jesus.
Don't you have one, Sean?
Amazing Spider-Man.
No, I've never had a 667.
667.
Okay.
I got an Iron Man 5.
All you fucking assholes out there who talk shit about variants,
Suck a dick.
suck a dick and smoke that fucking $8,000 deep into your lungs and let that hate fucking get you.
Yeah, next time you say I'd rather have a low grade silver key,
Remember
just wonder how the $8,000 would feel instead of your $300. Just please.
Hey, you could buy all the Swamp Thing, House of Secrets 92s you fucking wanted to.
And I'm not hating. And unlike Trey, I'm not hating on fucking. Yeah, exactly. You could, including like 3 9.8s to that.
Swamp Thing's gonna be in a commercial on PBS next year. It's really gonna go up. I'm writing an article.
I do love keys. I do love collecting those keys, but I'm just gonna say there's no reason ever to compare some low grade shit to 9.8 modern variants that are like under 1,000 print run and tough to find with spectacular art. What's wrong with bad art? Or what's wrong with good art? Excuse me.
Dude, the thing about what's funny is Jimmy can attest this. Like on the CGC board, there's 3 or 4 guys that just are dead set certain that there's cases of these 667 Del Autos in some fucking warehouse. I mean, it's
20
just,
cases of BA12 newsstands too, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, these guys fucking collect Archie books and shit, and when guys make money on variants, it fucking pisses them off. So they do everything they can to discredit variants.
Old people.
Old fucking white people.
Yeah, god damn it.
They voted for Trump.
No way. If they're that dumb, they voted for Hillary.
I also, Sunday night, I missed a 9-9.
Sorry, everybody.
Knicks 3. 9-9.
Yeah.
I bid $3,500 on it and lost by $200. And the book was in Edmond, Oklahoma, which is like 10 miles from me. I was not happy campus Sunday night.
Yeah, you're gonna be sad forever.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about it, though.
How many 9.9s are there?
4, and there's 1,100 9.8s. Think
Wow.
about that. The ratio on that. But here's my logic behind this. I mean, New Mutants 98 9.8s right now are $650, and that's on the high end. Some in the mid 500s, and a 9.9 of that sold for $7,800 not too long ago.
God damn it, dude.
Now think about this: Knicks 3s right now are selling comfortably at $900. Now, granted, the popularity of Deadpool's probably 10 to 1 of what X23 is right now, But
Will
that
ever be.
99 price for a book that I think there's 12 99s of New Mutants 98, there's still not a 99 copy of BA12 in
No.
either. This book, like I said, dude, that's the stuff I look for. People ask, I've changed everything. 99s, 10s, things like that of first appearances. Those are the books that the stupid rich white people are going to buy, and they're going to pay that stupid money for it. 667, 98 Del Autos. Those are the books that there are a group of 100 people out there that don't give a shit about the price. They're going to pay whatever you ask because they're afraid they're going to lose it and not get a chance at buying it again.
And if I had if I had $1 million a year job, guess what I'd be buying? That.
So let me ask you, what do the stupid rich yellow people buy?
I don't know. You
Funyuns?
tell us.
Rice.
Funyuns and
I don't know. You didn't deny eating dog in an earlier podcast. So.
Funyuns.
I've never eaten dog.
Is there like dog mignon out there? I don't know.
I've never eaten dog.
All right.
I don't understand why people have dogs. It's just like they're raising livestock and they don't even eat them.
Hey,
Shut
I
the
have
fuck
two-
up, man.
Yeah,
Hunt-
dogs are all
hunter-
kangaroos
dogs are the
suck.
best. I don't even really hate kangaroos, but it's just I had a moment,
Hey,
man. I had a lapse.
if you guys want deeply inbred wolves living in your house, that's your thing.
So you have cats?
I don't. But I've said this for a while. These assholes on planes that get to have these dogs now because they're a fucking rescue animal or a therapy animal, and they bark the whole fucking time on a red eye. I want to have a mountain lion and get that son of a bitch fucking certified and take that on a plane. Y'all want to have some fucking fun? Bring that little Yorkie son of a bitch. I will let fucking.
I'm with you on a dog on a plane, but I love dogs. I'll always love dogs.
Trey, why don't you tell us the
Dogs
story
is
about the
amazing.
time you thought an opossum was a dog?
Or tell everybody why you
Yeah.
hate dogs. Tell everybody about your trauma.
I got attacked by a Labrador when I was 4.
Labrador, dude?
See, Trey holds grudges. I don't know if you motherfuckers noticed or not.
Yeah, really.
He holds grudges against whole races of creatures.
Breaking news.
That's why he's all
They
So
call
I
me
don't
Chuck.
I don't know. That's why he's all mad because I like Jack Russell and Werewolf by Night so much. He's like, fuck that guy.
Wait, I don't have any problems against Werewolf by Night. I just want to give you shit and give you false hope that there might have been a small cameo.
Oh, dude, I'd know if Jack was in there, dude. I'd know. I'll be. Oh, it'd be
Speaking of,
great.
back to the comic book deal, I talked to Sean last week. I'm going to write an article, and the premise is basically going to be about what killed the movie and television spec. And in my personal opinion, there's one book that literally undid all the bullshit movie and TV spec and inflated prices the last few years.
It's a jump the shark moment.
There was a jump the shark moment, and it was very, very clear to see. Adventure into Fear 19, the first appearance of Howard Duck, killed movie and television speculation, in my opinion.
Okay, trivia moment. So do you know where Jump the Shark came from?
Yes, Fonzie and Happy Days.
Yeah, he
Sure.
literally.
Yep.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this, so the term also, since Coy's going trivia, the term "jump the shark" is like the show Happy Days when it officially became shitty.
Dumb as fuck.
So they say that there's always a moment. It's when Fonzie was literally. I think they were in Hawaii. You can YouTube "Jump the Shark" Happy Days. You can see the scene, and he's literally fucking water skiing and jumps over a goddamn shark. And they said the show was just shit from there. So any show ever since then, they give it a "Jump the Shark" moment. And so I haven't checked it in years, and I don't even know if it's still active. But the "Jump the Shark" website was actually pretty good. Like, I mean,
That's why I
literally
found out
it's
what
been
Jump the
years
Shark
because everybody would everybody would mark their moment, whatever that series was.
How does
When
Sean
that's-
get more time on Jump the Shark term than I do on my article?
Because you're not done yet. We're still on "Jump the Shark."
You have to remember when Sean goes on, he
Filibuster.
yeah, exactly.
Let's try to make I'm trying to make things clear.
The Shauna
I
Buster.
try to do my
But no.
Anyway, that's what "Jump the Shark" means. But go ahead, Trey. Sorry.
No,
about
I'm
that.
serious. No, you're good. I'm just giving you shit. But I mean, Adventure into Fear 19, 5 days before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, assholes posted that spoiler, and that book went from $5 in low grade to over $100 overnight, and people were fucking buying them. People were going out looking for the first appearance of Howard the Duck based off a 5-second decent cameo with people like, oh yeah, he's gonna be in the next Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel's gonna do another movie with him. No, they're fucking not.
Yeah, the rumor I think was that it was going to be a movie.
Yeah, I think it was based on an egg or something like that.
No,
He doesn't. I mean,
he was in it. He was full on in it.
Oh, was it? Okay, I don't remember.
He was in there. What happened is they blew up the collector's little palace there, and like that's the other thing when the cocoon opened. So
that's what.
So Warlock was released. So Warlock, who's going to be in the next Guardians of the Galaxy, released from there, and then also totally happening. And so fucking Howard the Duck is sitting there swinging his feet, and he makes a thing. And it was cool. It was hilarious. It's a nod to old Marvel fans. It's a nod to those of us that remember Duck Titties from the 1980s.
But that book was, that was the heat of movie speculation. And like I said, I've thought for a long time, you got people pumping and dumping these bullshit first appearances, saying we're going to see him in a movie down the road. Okay, well, let's go back to the last 3 or 4 movies that have come out that have been prominent, where characters' first appearances went up significantly closer after the movie.
Yeah, he's selling higher than fucking Gamora and Star-Lord, who are in the movie that he made a cameo in. Or even in you can't. The only reason you can't say that about Drax is because we'll never know because he's in the same first appearance as Thanos.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, I got confirmation. I pressed my first 9/8 Marvel preview for last week.
Marvel.
Nice.
The magazine.
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
Good shit, man. Remember when you pressed that 9.0 and we never could stop hearing about it for every day?
Oh, from dipshit.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Never say it.
But like I said,
those we shall not speak of.
I mean, you look at the cast of characters from say like Suicide Squad. El Diablo, Minor Heat, Killer Croc. Don't think anyone fucking gave a shit about that. Katana.
What up?
Sean gave a shit about Katana.
Yeah, the Killer Croc.
Yeah, dude, and Brave and the Bold 200 went to a $300 book, and it's still over $200.
I'm bigger than that first Katana.
Really?
In 9.8, I'm not talking. I generally speak in 9.8 terms.
What I'm saying is people realize that those characters, regardless of what DC or Marvel tried to do, and that's what Marvel did. They redid Suicide Squad for the Rebirth and basically made it the exact same lineup the movie was. Same thing that Marvel did with Guardians of the Galaxy. But you're not going to fool people. Those people, the Katana, Killer Croc, Killer Frost, all those people, they're CD characters. They're filler characters. And you're never going to have a Killer Croc solo movie, and that's not going to increase his popularity to the point where that book's going to go up in value anymore. People are starting to realize that. People are going to be like, okay, like these Flash villains. You hear, all these Flash villains that come out. Why would those books go up in value if they're going to be on a 27 minutes worth of television on the CW?
The only thing I agree
quick.
with you, especially on TV. Movie is like triples your price compared to TV. I totally agree with you. We talked about this a lot. The only thing I'll say is it does give it a for anybody that has a prominent role in a movie. It does give it. It's never gonna make it like a key, but it does give it. It does give shit a permanent bump. So like it is worth like whatever you find, it's not worth leaving in the bins anymore. It's worth grabbing. Like like Strange Tales 180 Gamora. It's worth grabbing. Like pick, if you see it in there, pick it up.
That's that's my honestly, that's a book that I've been buying heavily the last 2 weeks. 9.4 to 9.6 copies of Strange Tales 180. Marvel has plans for her.
That book's impossible.
She is a strong Starlin created female character that has a A-list actor playing her, and she has some very interesting story. I mean, she fucked Tony Stark. I mean, she's all savage in the bed. She's Thanos' daughter. No,
it's all true.
She's not going anywhere in the Marvel universe, and she was prominent to an extent before Guardians of the Galaxy came out. And Marvel now with the Matina variants, and they're throwing money at this character because they're starting to realize that they have something with her. The J.
Zoe Saldana is doing a pretty damn good job. So
that's exactly right. So I mean, there's gazillions of those books out there. There's not a lot of 9.8s.
No,
There's
that
not-
book is fucking impossible. I've had 10 copies of that book. That book is impossible in high grade. That reddish orange cover fucking rubs off on whatever. Nobody took care of that shit. Finding a high grade, the highest grade I ever had was a PGX 85. And I've had tons of raw books. I found so many of them, man. And it's just impossible to find that book in grade.
And the thing about it though is you look on the census and he's right. I think there's shit. Let me look before
I haven't looked at the census, but it's
I looked a couple days ago.
The color, that deep color on there.
That deep red yellow.
Yes, it is. It's impossible.
It's the thing about it though is, like I said, I mean, she's an established character for the last 20, 30 years that's gaining in popularity. Guys like female characters. I mean, go back to the Captain Kirk in the 60s and 70s banging green chicks. For some reason, people fucking enjoy that shit.
What book are you talking about?
Strange Tales 180.
180, First Gamora.
Okay, First Gamora. That book's actually been going up a little bit.
Exactly. That's what I said. I've been buying the shit out of them because here's the thing about it is we talked about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The first trailer looks good. The first movie was unreal. It's probably my second favorite Marvel movie. Now people are starting to rebuy, Marvel preview magazines for Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Hulk 271, Iron Man 55 to an extent. I mean, that book's been pretty stagnant, but the price is still pretty high.
Yeah, Iron Man 55 is going back up, dude.
Avengers 284, the Nebula, whatever the Nebula one is, I'm probably wrong on that number.
I think it's 284.
It's Avengers 257.
Tales
Nebula.
of Suspense, the
257 is Nebula, 260 is her first cover, Avengers.
Okay. The Tales of Astonish, Groot. All those books are going up. The one that stayed it went up because, like I said, before the movie and even after the movie, you could buy that very fine $15 raw on eBay all fucking day long. But people are going to start buying these Guardians of the Galaxy books again because the movies are coming up. It's weird. It's like we were talking about. They're programmed to buy these books thinking that something's going to happen in that movie where they can flip it back once the movie happens. We've all done it. I mean, honestly, that's why a lot of us are here, and that's what got us back into comics.
It's fun.
It's fun to an extent, but like I said, a lot of these books are maxed out. You're not going to make much money on Iron Man 55 unless you find one at a estate sale or something like that. If you buy one now, you're going to pay out the ass for it, raw or graded.
It just depends because some people give up. Like it's like give up time, and when you find the good ones, and especially if you know how to grade or you know how a press might fix a book, like I actually know where a copy or two is online that I wouldn't fucking mind owning for pretty decent prices, So it just is what it is. I mean, you got to be up on your game, got to be wondering. You got to know what you can get, what kind of grade you can get if you're going to grade the shit, how fast you can grade the shit. If you can get it done before the movie's there.
Shit. Hey, I just spilled my drink. Give me 2 seconds.
That's when a bomb went off in your house. What the fuck is going on?
Look at Coke in the computer.
What?
So just while we're taking a break, while Trey's cleaning up after himself, we're almost at 2,500 members. I think we're like 10 people away or something like that. So that's been some like 9 people away.
I was just getting lost in this Facebook thing of
what's going on with that, Jimmy?
Of this CGC guy. I know we talked about it briefly, but
The Carbonara, Peter Carbonara.
yeah,
That's cool. I don't. What's you got to explain because
okay. So
one thing you had, but nobody listening knows.
If you've been on Facebook,
mm-hmm.
there's one guy who's been spamming posts pretty much, and he became the head grader for CBCS. He submitted a lot of books for CGC and had always had like a lot of posts about CGC. So now he's the head grader for CB, still trying to submit books to CGC, and now CGC is taking his account because you can't have one for both companies. So I'm not really sure exactly what's going on there, but there was a post today by the primary grader of CGC saying pretty much, here, I'll just read it. It's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever read from somebody at CGC. Okay, so yeah, again, this is the primary grader. He said, Heroes Haven and you were our home team. Things change, life goes on, business flows, no big deal. But here's the thing, you no longer have an account with CGC. Your company does not have an account with us. You are not on Heroes Haven's account anymore. Grow up. Stop being so damn paranoid. No one is out to get you. Will gladly take your money, but you won't like the results. You are not a good presser. Whatever. Have fun. And then he quotes like 3 people. But what he says is, we'll gladly take your money, but you won't like the results.
Right.
That's what the primary grader of CGC says to him on a public Facebook post. So
because he's a
Isn't
shitty.
that what,
Because he's
isn't
a
that what I've been
shitty.
saying?
well,
But isn't that what I've been saying about CGC? Whatever
he
the
a
fuck they
shitty
want to grade, they
presser?
want to give you.
maybe, but
No,
this
no,
post
no,
now
no,
has
no.
300 posts from actual other people who are like, I got my books pressed by him and they graded high, and there's other people who are like, are my books going to be graded lower now? I have books in the way. So there's a big freak out on this Facebook post I was reading, but
I could
But
be
isn't
wrong
that
about
fucked
that.
up?
No. Let's see if my idea holds water. I could be wrong about this. I don't know because this is what you showed me tonight. It's the first I know about the situation. But the thing is, him by saying he's not a good presser means he fucks books up. And I've heard other things, and I don't know this guy from shit in Shinola, all right? But other people have said that sometimes he fucks books up. So him fucking a book up and sending it to CGC to get a certain grade, then he's not going to get that grade. So that might mean that he's doing certain things to damage those books. One of the things, I wish Trey was listening, or maybe he is, but one of the things is like, say, if a book, a certain thing happens in the pressing process where a book, and then the book ends up fucking fried, it ends up super wavy, like you basically make the book so there's, it's definitely happens. And if I'm not mistaken, one of the things that people complained about was some of his wavy books, and I think and I have heard from other people, and I've actually seen friends privately show me grader notes talking about wavy books and things like that. Now the problem is also that compounds this, and this is my thoughts, this is not from somebody else. The compounds this is the new casing by CGC. So whether or not the waviness is actually in a press damaged book or the waviness is in the new CGC holder, either one I suppose could happen. So not quite sure, but in my interpretation from someone that does get books pressed and graded, and I do understand the pressing process, I do understand the grading process, I think to me it reads like, dude, you're fucking up people's books. You can keep submitting them to us, but we're going to call you on the fuck ups that you have. So that's how I interpret it. Just being almost like an outsider. That's what I would think.
But if they know he's fucking up customers' books, why would they allow him to submit?
And to give him and to give him good grades.
That's
You said.
wait, that's not up to them though. I mean, you think about it.
No, yeah, it is.
Ooh, what did I walk into?
mean, why would that be up to them? If he's submitting books, isn't it his discretion whether he's submitted or not? Not theirs.
Yeah, but if the relation was good with CGC and people got good graded books, I mean,
we're talking about the Carbonaro trade,
right?
Well, clearly his situation with CGC has changed over the last 2 months, right?
Yes.
So what about people who have books in transition that are already at CGC, and then all this stuff happened? How are they going to grade them? Are they going to?
How would they know they're Carbonaro books? Are they coming from Carbonaro or?
Yeah, no. It says the account when they grade.
Okay, got it. That's fucked up.
I honestly don't think. I mean, maybe this post is shitty, but I can't imagine them going to their own guys and flag these and be like, hose these fucking grades.
If he's a shitty grader, that's one thing. But saying that he's not going to like the results is saying that that the books are not going to come back in the condition that he thinks they're in.
Yeah,
but like I said, that be because he's a shitty presser.
Yeah, but anybody's going to. Let's say he presses the books and he still knows it's going to come back like a 9.4 or whatever. Whatever. He's saying that he's not going to like the results. If he's expecting a 9.4 and it comes back an 8.5 when it really is a 9.4,
right? That's predetermined bullshit.
I'm not saying they're all 9.8s. I'm just saying like.
That was a bonehead post that he did regardless.
Hey, I've mentioned this multiple times, and I had it confirmed from some people pretty high up in the grading industry. All these people who bullshit press and clean these books, those books are fixing to get fucking hammered on grading. Everyone who like I said, I see people like, oh, I need my Ninja Turtles #1 fucking cleaned. It has a black cover. What do you need cleaned off of it? You know, not every book needs a clean. There's literally out of 100 books I get, there's probably 3 that legitimately can be cleaned. Everything else on these white books, you're taking off the top layer of the white of the cover to get the dirt out. You can't take dirt from out of fucking paper. Not with absorbing, not with any of these rubber erasers and all these bullshit you read online. It doesn't fucking happen. You use rubber granules in circular motions to wear the top layer of that book off to turn it back white. That's why you're starting to see on a lot of these grader notes, these books taking hits, they're still getting blue labels, but you read the grader's notes, it says micro tears and things on the back. Those are from people getting their books cleaned that they don't need to have fucking cleaned, and you're putting money in people's pockets that's not needed. It's restoration. I'm sorry. If you take a layer off a book to make it white.
Well, all pressing though is restoration. I mean, it's taking the book.
Look at the definition of restoration.
No, it's fucking not.
Okay, because they changed it.
CGC changed. Yes, it did. You are correct.
Okay.
I remember this happened. What was that? Straight Jacket 4 was the first time I've seen this. With that white cover, and people were trying to do erasers to get the red shit off.
Superman 1 reverse.
Oh, okay.
If it's a post, I think you're talking about.
No, yeah, it was a post. I'm sorry.
Where people were mad that I didn't give out free fucking cornbread.
Yeah. Cornbread.
Speaking of that, we got to address we got to address these fucking posts on our front page from these Facebook people. We're all happy that we're growing on a daily basis, but these stupid fucking common sense posts gotta fucking go.
We do the best. Look, I don't want to be high-minded about it, but I'm going to be serious. A lot of people, some of the comments that we do, not the shitbird ones, but some of the cool ones we get from people are that they do like that it's actually fucking moderated. We don't let anything fucking go sideways. If shit gets sideways, it's sideways for like 20 minutes because nobody noticed. But there's enough mods that people notice. Like, it's never just going to turn into the shit talk post-back community, which is, unfortunately, we just bang the whole fucking post and stuff like that. So I know what you mean about the Facebook post.
Like I said,
I am proud to say that we don't let people get too fucking sideways. And that includes me when I want to get sideways. I like to get heated up sometimes.
We're not going to allow posts with people asking if you should buy this and shit like that. Do your own fucking research. Honest to God, that's where we're at right now. We get so many, in my opinion, stupid, time-wasting posts that our moderators are fed up with it. I mean, Koi went from the nicest guy in the world to basically a liberal Vietnamese version of me the last 2 months.
But I will. Well, here's the other thing.
He's pissed off, and because people, it's amazing. And Koi's probably gets more, if not hangouts than I do now. I've turned my shit off to where I have to add you to even talk to me. And Koi is a lot more liberal in that sense where he'll talk to people and shit like that. But I mean, the amount of time that's probably wasted in his day from people asking questions that they can easily look up on Google or in our group before it's fucking ridiculous.
Somewhat ridiculous.
I want to thank Jimmy. I want to thank Jimmy for steering people my way and asking me a lot of crazy questions. I just tell them whatever I feel.
Yeah,
I'm
fair
serious.
enough, dude. Tell them what you want to tell them.
Do people actually contact you though?
Yes. And I like it because I like
going.
talking about comics and shit.
Mission accomplished. Listen.
Yeah, I mean,
the
I love
thing
talking about comics.
Look, people think some of us can dicks whatever, but really we really are trying to help people. But the thing is, I understand you might not be able to search on your phone. It's more difficult, but I mean, a lot of things are getting repeated a lot of times. I mean, and I tell everybody, go to the forum. I mean, post whatever you want. I'm very, very lax on the forum. You can pretty much put anything on there.
Oh, by the way,
the thing is,
I'm not a moderator on CBSI, so don't hit me with links are okay.
But the thing also is
hey, fuck it, man. I'll just start telling. Jimmy keeps telling people, and Jimmy became a moderator. So
what link have I said yes to that wasn't a good link? Not one. Every link I've said was great.
No one's.
It's all people trying to sell shit in Canada, so whatever.
That's not one. Not one has been one of them.
You liar.
Imagine, no.
It's okay. It doesn't matter, man. Like it doesn't matter. Here's the deal, and we don't want anything to be a turnoff. I don't think. I don't want this to be a turnoff. I don't want this to be a turnoff for new people. I don't want it to be where the old guard gets fed up, which is me, which is us on here. I don't want it to be like that because, I want to keep an open mind, and I want people to know that this is a good community to be in. It does get moderated. But if it's a simple thing, you can't take a picture of a book and say, what is this? I haven't seen it before. Like, you got to fucking Google it or look at eBay and then sort eBay by eBay sold. And if you say like, hey, should I buy this variant? Do a little research and just look at what you think the variant might be and say, I think you should buy this variant and this is why, or I think you shouldn't buy this variant, this is why. The whole thing, I mean, I don't even really listen to him anymore, but it used to be used to listen to some Jim Rome. Have a take and don't suck. That's what Jimmy Rome used to say. And you're allowed to suck, but just have a take, like have an opinion, please. That's all. Don't ask an open-ended question. What's the most you'd pay for Batman 1? Well, right. Fuck. I don't have enough money for Batman 1. And when I do have enough money for Batman 1, I will have had to win the lottery to actually fucking purchase the goddamn thing. So I don't know, just little shit like that. Not open.
Somebody asked on the phone.
I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. I think it's difficult. It's difficult for us moderators, I believe. It's difficult for me, sort of, to decipher sometimes because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm one of the dudes you like, guys. True. Nobody asked me really to point links, which is probably good because I'd always say yes and everybody would be mad at me. But like, just have a little take. Have a little.
The other thing too is if I delete one of your posts and you bitch about why I deleted that post and there's fucking Peanuts and Snoopy posts everywhere, I can't honestly answer that question. No one knows. It's Ben C. We don't know what the fuck he does. We don't know where he's at. We don't know what planet he's on right now. He's gonna post that shit. He's got tenure. So please don't ask me that anymore. If I delete your post, don't ask me why there's Peanut post up there because I don't know the fuck.
Because Peanuts rules. I'm fucking Snoopy. He's Woodstock, clearly, and that shit's good. Get inside jokes from one of the OGest members it's ever gonna be.
He said one I said, "What is Max one worth?" I said that shit's about the fucking worth the stamp that you put it on. That shit is worth nothing. But you can go to eBay and find out what it's worth.
We had some good posts this week. We had that guy, that Alan Horn, bring up that very first Bruce Timm art, which is from that Spicy Tales 11.
Alan Hom, right? Isn't that your friend? Mel?
That's
Alan Hom?
My boss.
Oh, your boss. Okay, yeah.
Are you shitting me? That's your boss?
Yeah, it's his boss.
Alan Hom. Yeah, he runs like the whole agency. He's like the deputy commissioner of the agency I work for. And then he see my shirt when he see my Deadpool shirt, my Run the Jewels shirt. He's like, "Hey, I know you. Where the fuck you know me from?" He's like, "Yo, you with CBSI, right?" Oh shit, yeah. But that was before the podcast and all this other shit. He's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
That was a pretty cool spec. I mean, like I said, nowadays, speculation as we knew it a couple years ago is dead. I don't care what anyone says. We're running out of shit, and we're grasping at straws for speculation now. So seeing early work, kind of like what Jimmy and them were talking about, the first Frank Miller work, first Jim Lee work. Stuff like that's entertaining to me now. Early Alan Hughes stuff. Like what's that the Adam Hughes Dark Horse variant that's really fucking hard to find?
Oh, you talking about the
yeah, I know.
The Run for the Future, the Dirty Pair.
Yes, like I'm dying. I want one of those books. It's a great cover. It's hard to fucking find, and it's Hughes. He's a shitbag, but the guy's talented.
Yeah, he draws good pictures of like women in general.
Right. Yeah. That's what I look for now is stuff like that.
A quick one.
Holy shit balls! There's a fucking Macho Man. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you didn't see that? Oh, you didn't see
that?
Do the Macho Man 1/100 of what?
Yes!
Tell
Fuck
me
you!
now.
Fuck you!
Tell me now.
It's
Fuck
Boom's
you.
new wrestling comic that came out today. It's an
It came out
infinity
today?
cover.
Hold
It's
on.
an
Hold on.
infinity cover.
fuck?
Let me
Fuck you.
finish, you dick. It's an
No,
infinity
fuck
cover.
you.
Look
No.
at his glasses. If you
No.
look at his sunglasses,
No.
you'll see
Where do
there's
I buy
another
it?
Macho
No.
Man.
I don't
And
give
if you
a
look
shit.
at the Macho Man's
What the hell are you
reflection
guys
in
talking
those
about?
sunglasses, there's another Macho Man in
Jimmy,
those. So there's
where
three
do I
Macho
buy
Men.
it? I don't give a shit. Message me where to buy it.
What comic book is it? Fuck you, Jimmy.
Fuck
Don't
you.
message Trey. Tell me.
I have no idea. Decided yesterday they don't have it.
Hold
I don't
on.
know where to get it, to tell you the truth.
God damn it!
What's
You
it
have to order
called? What's the
100
name of the
copies.
fucking
No.
comic?
It's their new wrestling comic.
Fuck you!
What's it called?
WWE.
What's it
No.
called?
Yeah, from
Do
Boom.
not tell it. Fuck
I
this
know
is
what other
crazy.
website. What the fuck?
Hold on. God damn it! There's not one on eBay.
You guys, this was like I can't understand how you're just finding this out now, but
Hey,
that cover
hey.
is a beautiful cover. I'll give you
God
that.
damn it! There's
Hey,
a fucking
man.
Macho 100, and I don't have it. How did I not fucking see this?
It was posted on CBSI days ago. So
Yeah, for-
I understand that now, but
I just bought it.
fuck you. Where'd you find it at, you cunt?
eBay, $100.
Hold on.
see, I couldn't justify paying $100 for.
Fuck, I'll pay 100
fucking
right
Macho
now.
Man on
Anybody has a
Amazon.
copy of that? $100.
Exactly.
You're fucking way.
It's so dumb.
Dumb. This is the same guy that stood in the fucking rain to get the guy from Catch a Wallflower's autograph, and he's making fun of a Macho Man cover.
Hey,
Hey, Trey, check
People who ignored me
the
there.
hangout link.
All right.
Like that guy from the Danish Girl.
It's
How the
if-
fuck did I miss this? This is the kind of shit I'm into now.
Here you go, Trey, right there.
Oh, it is on the Boom website? Oh, fuck you.
It's not on the Boom website.
Oh, that's
Yes,
a
it
Yes,
is.
it is on the Boom website.
Where?
150. Whew. That's a little rich.
Yeah, you can have that.
Fuck.
You can have that.
That's a little rich. This was not looking bad.
But yeah,
You
I
Yeah,
gotta
that's amazing.
no, tell me
Because
we don't
I was-
have to have this in a fucking 9.8. Wait, this is a Mel link. This is some Bronx shit. I guarantee a Mel got a link to this and getting a cut.
It's from Boom. What the fuck?
Holy
It's a
shit.
great cover, but
So why are you making fun of it?
I can't. It's $150 on the Boom website. Who the
Well,
fuck
you-
is gonna pay $150 for a fucking
Trey,
wrestling comic book?
motherfucker.
Trey motherfucker.
Hey, what? It's
Trey,
it's
motherfucker.
100 on eBay and
Yeah.
150 on the Boom website. What am I missing here? The math's not adding up.
Yeah, Boom used to have them cheap, but I guess they learned after the Power Ranger debacle.
Wait, it came
Well,
out
ab-
today?
No,
Yeah, it
comes
came
in
out
June-
today.
January.
No, it came
No, it
out
comes out
today.
in January.
Whatever.
Oh, it comes out January
It came out
11th.
today. It came out in January.
What wrestling
January
comic
11th.
came out today?
Yeah, but this
Here's
is
the
the
whole
one.
here's the whole thing. I can't believe it's 150 on Boom and
I'm gonna,
fucking.
you know what? I'm gonna
I
fucking
got till
gamble.
January to
I
find
want to gamble on this, and I want to ask Kevin Fields or somebody, or fucking Ray or somebody like that, see what they do.
There's no way Kevin Fields would order 100 copies.
Kevin
of
Fields
this.
would do it for me because he's my friend, Jimmy.
No, oh, he would, but it would cost you a lot more. $100. Like, fuck.
You know
Go to
what?
Midtown tomorrow.
God, that is a great cover. Holy shit!
I mean, it's Macho Man. You can't go wrong with Macho Man.
It's Macho Man with the fucking snow goggles on too. I mean, it's wow.
Looking at Macho Man,
Yes, it doesn't get any better than that. A 1 in
Doesn't-
100 Macho Man variant? Shit. Life is good, man. See, this is the kind of comic shit I'm into now.
but
And
you
I'll
should
never
focus on
s-
the Undertaker there.
Ah, fuck the Undertaker. He ain't.
Hey, what he? I don't want to say what I'm gonna say.
What? Undertaker's all broke up. You said.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can't even walk, right?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, I mean that's sad,
Wait,
man.
keep going what?
You said you saw.
Uh-huh.
Is it you that said you saw Taker on crutches?
Yeah,
and
he's on
shit?
crutches. But now
That's
he's good
bad.
now. He had surgery, but he's good now.
Oh, he
He's
good
gonna
now.
work Mania. He's gonna work Mania, and after that, let's just
Someone
say
said,
that
someone said Goldberg is back?
Yeah, he's back.
yeah, Goldberg's gonna fight Lesnar, and he had the damnest of time picking up
Have
the
they ever
Russian
fought
guy.
before? They haven't,
Yeah,
right?
I
they
ain't
fought
mad
at
at that.
they fought at WrestleMania, and it was fucking horrible.
Goldberg can't wrestle with the shit, but his character's fucking great. Like that was the best wrestling. Like when his rise to I mean, he was on Nitro as like an undercard guy, and gradually started growing it, and then he had that like 4-hour special, and then beat Hogan for the title.
He had a gimmick that worked himself. New Day had a gimmick that worked for themselves. New Day is one of the best tag teams of all time, based on the work that they did for themselves.
Holy shit, Coy,
did the same thing.
Did you see the Teen Titans 88 Hughes variant on sale for $2,000?
What?
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. The Lady Deathstroke, Raven.
Yeah. You're Ravage, right? Yeah, I've been talking about that book. I mean,
I got a few of them, but I mean, I don't know if they've sold for that much. I mean, that's what they're selling. That's what a seller has.
It's like 9.8 or what?
It may be Tim Walker, but I mean.
Now, Trey getting excited for this Macho Man cover. Just turn this cover into a fucking $4 book. Watch.
No, I don't.
$40 book. It's already $150 book.
Zero speculation value. That is just tell me you don't want that as a 9.8 fucking slab.
I fucking bought it. I don't give a fuck even if it's slabbed. I would never leave that comic behind.
Oh,
never in my life.
There's a dirty pair of 9.8 CBCS right now.
$300 book.
There's halfway through the third quarter, and Portland has scored 36 points. It's 80 to 36 Clippers. Clippers.
Oh my god.
80 to 36.
Yeah, dude.
What?
And it's 6 minutes left, exactly halfway through the third quarter.
That's like a high school game.
Yeah, people are walking through the streets and
the Clippers are the best team in the NBA.
No, the Thunder went into LA and packed their
Yeah. We had to play back to back, and we lost that game. That happens, but like we have the best record in the NBA. So boom,
tied
done.
for the best record in the
Boom.
NBA. Okay, whatever. Keep thinking what you
just
want.
just like the Raiders have the most wins in the NFL.
No, they don't. The Cowboys do. Check your math again.
They have the most wins in the NFL. They're tied for the most.
Cowboys are 7-1. How can they have?
Yeah, Raiders are 7-2. They're tied for the most wins in the NFL.
You said they have the most wins. You didn't say they were tied.
Yeah, they still have the
technically
most wins.
they do. Technically,
it could be a 32-way tie. They're still tied. Or they're still number one.
Fuck! Someone bought a near mint Hughes Wonder Woman 600 1 in 25 for $23. Buy it now! Fucking yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, jeez, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we? We're always giving away fucking secrets.
Cornbread.
If another book of like if you're gonna sell something and there's not another copy of it on fucking eBay. Don't list it for like $8.
Yes, go ahead and say it.
Give it a chance. Fuck.
Thank you. And
I know I asked for too much money on mine, but I have some books that I have the only one on eBay. Well, fuck. Go buy it from the other guy who's selling it. Oh wait, nobody else is selling it.
Coy buys shit in bulk.
You know what's
I can't
believe I missed this Wonder Woman.
Did you see it now?
Yeah, I see it now. It's $23 fucking dollars with $4 in shipping.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I got alert.
You know what's going on with value?
You guys see
I haven't been looking at my
the
list
Chamber
that
of Chills PGX sell for $900.
Oh, is that what it went for?
Yeah.
Did Z get it?
No, he bid. He almost got there though.
Oh, that sucks.
But it was PGX. I was like, dude, it's somebody you want to. You know, it's funny. Somebody just listed. There's a buy it now for $1,000, but it's max like a 1.5.
What? Chamber of Chills 22?
No, 19. There's one up. There's one on unless it's sold in the last 2 days. There's one on eBay, dude. It's a raw one.
Ooh,
It's $1,000.
Oh yeah, it's got fucking tape on that top left-hand corner.
It's not good. No, but I don't know. I didn't make any offers because I'm in sell mode, not buy mode.
Obama.
So, Obama's in buy mode.
You know what? I given Sean, John Z, everyone shit about like pre-code horror stuff, but I almost bought a couple big ones in fucking Baltimore. I totally see the allure to that stuff and the rarity of it and the history to it, and those covers are badass.
The funny thing is, that's what you almost got, and I ended up walking with like 9.8 modern variants. we flipped the script on each other out there.
I mean, who doesn't want a Weird Mysteries 5 at some point in time?
Oh my god, no! I have
or a Crime Suspense 22. I mean, who doesn't want one of those?
That's insane, dude. That is insane.
See, that's the good thing, Trey. You know,
really want.
We give you a lot of shit, but when you admit, you are willing to admit that you're wrong or that you'll take something back. That's the good thing. So
You have to. Like I said, I mean, no one's fucking perfect. If anyone thinks they're perfect, then fuck off.
Oh man, I gotta fuck
Like
off.
the Tomb of Terror 15. And these are all books that Ben C did do on his, greatest
Yeah,
prequel horror list, by the way, which is a fucking awesome article. If you're curious, if you don't know about pre-code horror and some of the history and some of these books' value, please read his article because it's honestly it's detailed, it's thorough, and he's spot on it.
and look on the website. And what I want to say a little more about it, just real quick before I cut you off on your story, there is he did it. I think he did the pre-code horror in I believe 3 parts, 2 parts or 3 parts. But anyway, he did at least the top 50, top 60 of the pre-code horror, and then he did top 30, 1 through 30 crime covers. Because people are thinking crime is the new horror, which is good and bad because I'm selling more than I'm buying right now. So the crime covers I think are just as sweet as the horror covers, just depending on what you're into. They were fucking violent and fucking nasty in the 40s.
Holy shit, Sean! I didn't mean to interrupt.
Amazing.
Holy fuck, Sean! There's a Black Cat Mystery Comics 50, which is probably arguably the most famous.
I know which one it is.
The 9.0. Holy shit.
We have a friend vying for that. You might have guessed who it is. We might have mentioned him real recently.
Really?
Like tonight. Oh,
he's into westerns now. He's into westerns.
No, I was going to say, I was going to make a joke about John Z doing a My Little Pony / Western top 25 next week. He's right, though. You know what?
What's wrong with Westerns? I don't understand.
No, there's nothing wrong with Westerns.
No, fuck you. What's wrong with Westerns?
The guy from Oklahoma is the one talking shit about Westerns. The guy from California is the one defending him.
No, but you know what? It's what I kind of talked about and dived into a little bit. Everyone is doing the stuff that we were doing 2 years ago. So to try to find new avenues for profit, you got to expand. And John Z has done that. And he's expanded from modern variants to copper, bronze, silver, golden age. And now he's found, something with Westerns that's working for him.
Yeah. And
Aaron Aldridge is the same way. When we were at OFCON, he bought a huge lot of Dell Western books. And he paid hardly anything for them. And, he talked about them, and he gets, $10, $15 for the common books. I mean, those books sell. There's a group of old white motherfuckers in Oklahoma and Texas that had that shit when they were little, and they got money now, and they're rebuying it. I mean,
yeah, but you know what? There's Kirby did a lot of Westerns, too. Like, we had, when I did a show out here, and our friend was over here, and so I actually bought a box of about 200 silver books, and none were really too many keys or anything, but I got a good deal on it. It had like a Spider-Man 3 in it with like a fucked up cover, but that made most of the money back. And so the Westerns I'm looking through, and so it's like, hey, check it out, because some of these are Kirby covers. And I was like, well, I never even paid attention. They're Westerns. I don't know shit about them, and I know there aren't that many keys in the Westerns. There's no really first appearances that I know of. I mean, this could just me being ignorant as well. So feel free to hang me out or shoot me if there's some major Western keys. And so I started looking. I was like, damn. So I looked and I found a couple Kirby covers in there. If you know the style, you can pick out the Kirbys. And so I put the Kirbys aside. I put the rest for just to get them out of my house price. And then I put the Kirbys on eBay, and no bullshit. These Kirby Westerns, I put it like $40 a pop with a beat up cover, sold in fucking 24 hours each. There's people looking for Westerns that you don't know that are looking for Westerns. And there's people selling cheap Westerns because they don't know other people are looking for Westerns. So if you know what you're looking for, I think John's right here, although I don't know much about it. I just know that I pretty much agree with him that it's basically untapped market.
Yep, I agree.
Untapped market for the flippers in their like 20s and 30s and teenagers or whatever we're dealing with. You know what I mean? We don't have any way to know that. You have to do research to figure that out. We all know who fucking Black Panther is. We all know we all know all the Fantastic Four keys, all the Avengers keys. Those are simple as shit. Everybody knows those. You got to do some goddamn research to figure out some Western shit.
Holy shit! There's a fucking 1 in 50 goddamn Razor Ramon variant too. What is going on?
I already paid 100 for Macho Man, so
You guys are losers.
you're a loser, Jimmy, Canadian guy from Mexico.
Fucking snow Mexican.
Nothing wrong
But
with
you
being a
wouldn't
snow
pay-
Mexican, okay?
Nothing
you
wrong
would-
with
you
Mexico.
would-
Nothing wrong with Canada. I love Canada.
but
I love
you-
Mexico.
You
I'm sitting
would pay $40 for the Undertaker hair?
No, hey, you know what? What I'll do is now that there's a 1 in a 150, I'm gonna talk to Kevin Fields because I bet he does it. I'll pay whatever he fucking orders him for.
Is it 150 Razor Ramon?
No, it's a 50 plus the 100. I mean, like I said, it's almost like
Oh,
Jimmy
I
said
got it.
earlier in the day. It's cheaper to find one of these guys with a diamond account, order 100 copies.
Oh, when you were talking shit to Jimmy earlier, and now you're using a strategy. So you
I didn't talk shit to him. Jimmy was high and talking about jacking off in public, and
I don't think I ever talked about that, ever. I've never.
Hey,
you did. You got so high you
please,
forget.
please do not say that to me because I've never done that in public.
I can't
Uh,
remember.
In private, sure.
There's
I
a
bought
few
that one on
videos
eBay
out there
from
that
whoever
might
the fuck
be
that
worth
is.
it.
I don't
It's
care
a
if
1
it's
in
shit
30.
like
Dan
1 in
Percy
30.
said that there's a 1 in 10 Stone Cold variant, which I'm not.
Yeah, that I could not find for shit.
Well, that I can. Well, that'll sell like a month. I don't give a shit. I got, dude, that Macho Man, dude.
Dan,
is that the real art? I hope that's the real art, dude, because that shit is sick.
It's the real.
Hey
art.
Trey, check the
Real
hangout.
art? Yeah, I always believe Jimmy.
Dan Percy, if you got a link to that Stone Cold, will you post that, please? In
He
the
can't
chat?
post it in there. He
Well,
can't
can
post
you-
links. Only moderators can. You got to send you a hangout.
Well, can you tell us where you found it? Hold on. Who said fuck OKC in the -4?
Screw it.
Me,
Fuck
I
OC.
said that shit. Fuck okay.
Treasons?
That's me, Jesus Christ.
Oh God, y'all's anti-religion shit. No, the thing about it, like I said, the more I get back into comics, the cooler shit I find. Like I
Trey.
said,
Check the hangouts. Is I put the link for the 1 in 30 and the 1 in 10.
my man.
The Stone Cold looks incredible.
I don't understand.
Well, we don't understand. Oh my God, that Stone Cold is pretty
It's
badass.
amazing.
He's got snake skulls and fucking Stone Cold Stunner. There was I saw a deal on
It's not bad.
Twitter today, and this guy was talking about all the shit you need to do today because you're an American and Trump won. And the third, he was like, first, you got to shotgun an American beer. Second, he goes, you got to do a burnout and pop your tires. And the third one, he's like, you got to go and Stone Cold stun every radical Muslim Islamist terrorist you can find. I was like,
Yeah, you go ahead and try that.
Well,
Like,
I don't.
Facebook
I'm
moves.
just watching Fox News now.
which you paid
I have
$12 a month for?
That
Oh, it's so
14.
worth it.
My
Jim-
boy,
Dude, fucking awesome.
When I
Boy, Tim, I'm
saw,
gonna see Undertaker. They got. Did Boom catch on? This sucks.
Yeah, but
anyways,
okay.
when I saw fucking Sarah Palin on talking about going rogue, like 2 days ago, it's fucking amazing. Totally.
Is Sarah Palin Doyle like a whore?
She was on and she talked about going rogue.
I think Bristol's attractive. That's just me though.
I think she's a pretty girl.
And she,
Ooh, Sarah
she likes to
They open for more.
Sarah
She looks-
Palin's the Octomom, right? Or are they different
No,
people?
no. Alaska.
Oh, wow. I'm not even mad at Sean for that because it was funny.
That was a good one, right? That was a good one.
I don't understand these protests that are happening. They just
They're stupid people. They know that their fucking free cornbread's over with. They're going to have to turn in their government cell phones and get a
Yeah.
fucking job.
How about 5? But yeah, but there are 5 people shot in Seattle tonight.
It's
In
Seattle. It's a shithole.
What? Seattle's fucking amazing.
but nobody was. It doesn't say
Seattle's
anything about
far
people from being
a
shot
shithole.
You
in
know why Seattle's a
Philadelphia
shithole?
or
Seattle's not
Chicago.
shit, dude. You're not.
Who
crazy
just bought the
about that.
fucking $9.99 fucking Stone Cold off eBay that I had in my fucking cart?
Not me, buddy.
Oh, you cocksucker. I know it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
I fucking know it was you.
I did buy the fucking Macho Man for 100.
God damn it. Fucking legit.
No, I'll send you a screen cap that it's still open only because Mel gave me the link. I did not buy that for $10.
Oh, that pisses me off.
Said to watching. It's one of our listeners. See, free cornbread. That's what we do for going live.
Free cornbread.
Cornbread.
Somebody called Heck Razor says it's true. I just snoped it.
Who said this? Snoop Doggy what?
Oh wait, I think he's talking about Octomom. Never mind.
Oh, if you banged Octomom, I don't know if I'd admit that.
No, I think No, I think he was talking about Octomom.
Why are we talking about Octomom?
Because she has
I brought it up
vaginas.
about
Palin.
Miss
She
Palin.
looks like Sarah Palin.
Nailing
Miss
Palin.
Palin.
That was a good
Nailing
one.
Palin.
Nailing Palin.
This is a good
Hold
one.
on.
Oh, I got nice
You
glasses.
guys got anything else to talk about comics?
What?
We're talking about comics, wrestling.
I don't know how else you can not talk about
Hey,
comics.
what's gonna happen to those Faith comics?
Like, I'm like talking about actual news about comics.
Hey, what's gonna happen to those Faith comics, Corey?
The
You
triple
tell
shit
me.
sandwich?
CBSI doesn't allow links, so I don't even know what's happening anymore.
It's the triple
Hey,
shit
but-
variant.
The zombie
Faith,
tramp.
Hillary, and
Trump
Valiant.
Well, I mean, now Clinton will go on a book tour, so we can get them signed.
Zombie tramp nude variant with Trump.
No, but what's gonna happen to the Faith ones?
Nothing
nothing,
can
they're gonna
happen. It's
burn
a
'em.
Valiant Faith book. It was going to sit there and fucking gather dust, and you feel the fact that Hillary's on the cover, it makes it toilet paper.
Okay, well, since you guys are reminiscing about childhood memories, did everybody ever
what?
read Buck?
Wait, you don't have any childhood memories?
I do. I'm about to bring one up.
Remember the time that
Snakes in the Jungle?
Corey told us
Did you guys ever read
prison
Bucko O'Hare?
vagina?
My childhood memories about
And then
Vietnam
he,
are the stories from my dad.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I think what Sean's talking
gonna
about is the time Coy talked about how he made a vagina out of a toilet paper roll,
Oh, yeah,
and then he had sex with it, and how it felt better than the real thing.
because he put the cornbred in there.
I'm sure you guys all remember that story.
Jimmy, you
Wait,
be
an
surprised.
Asian guy can fill up a toilet paper roll? That's nice. Hey, go on.
It's not how you make the vagina.
I don't know if everybody got that, but that was good.
Jimmy,
Hey, Corey's
that
got
was
way
a dude.
more than I do. He's been had sex before. I'm not.
There was a dude in jail I knew that he said he had a toilet paper roll. He just put fucking like mop hair and color it blonde and shit. I swear to God.
Wait, who are you hanging out with?
It's a guy that was in jail. His name was Kevin. He used to fucking listen. He used to take the little mop strings and fucking color, and he used to paint them shits yellow and be like a little blonde girl, and he put it on the toilet paper roll and he used to fuck the shit out.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that's like a Fifi bag on cardboard.
There you go.
I don't even know what it
Yeah,
is.
cardboard Fifi bags with rainbow bright wigs. That's what we're talking about these days.
I got a headache.
That's how this
I
podcast is
feel
going.
you there, brother.
That's how this podcast is going. Fifi bags with rainbow bright wigs made out of cardboard.
Boy, this is a new rabbit hole.
Hey man,
We've actually been pretty good. We haven't really been going down too many rabbit holes lately. And
This entire podcast, we haven't really talked about comics.
Are you fucking high?
Yeah, I am actually. Hi. It's too high.
I don't understand how we can't not talk. I mean, literally, I've talked about comics for the last fucking hour and
yeah,
15 minutes.
this is totally
Yeah, Obama.
Quiz. Oh, we don't have to. There's nothing. Hey, Obama, we appreciate your 8 years of hard work. We're sorry that the House suppressed the shit out of you, but it was a valiant effort. I'll applaud Mr. Obama, but
I'll applaud him when his ass is fucking packing his shit and getting in a U-Haul.
Oh.
I like the man.
Worst president since Carter.
Hamstrung as well.
Nick Carter?
You could be like McClane when he was running against him when that lady was saying, but he's an Arab and McClane.
You mean McCain? I would vote for John McClane.
Fuck yeah.
McCain came back and said, no, he's a decent man. He just happened to have different views than me.
I've said that. I've publicly
decent man.
stated
Obama's not a bad man.
He's a great dad. He's a fucking good man.
But how is he a great dad? Wasn't his daughter like doing LSD and?
What, are your parents bad because of the shit you do?
Clearly, I mean, clearly you have to judge your parents based on the.
From
people
what I
that you
understand,
tell.
your parents are pretty
You said-
successful.
You said judge and parents in the same sentence. That was kind of funny.
I'm high.
Are you on?
Next subject. Next topic.
Pun
Move
intended.
on.
We're
Move
not
on.
talking about our parents. I had good parents. I don't care. I know well, my mom was perfect. My dad's not perfect, but I love my parents. I think they made me happy. They did a good job. They fucking beat me when I needed it.
They raised a Raiders fan.
Raider fucking nation, motherfucker. 7-2.
How great would it be if it's Cowboys Raiders fucking Super Bowl? Would we
I don't know
not?
how I didn't send you this. There's multiple articles this week saying how that would save the NFL because it's other than it looks impossible to beat fucking New England in the AFC. Which nothing's impossible. It's a football. It bounces fucking weird places because look at the shape of it. Fucking the Raiders. It's in Houston, dude.
Yep.
I tell you what the thing about
I won't be if I can go there. I won't be able to afford a fucking hotel.
We can stay at Coy's. Yeah, stay at Coy's and
I'm staying at Coy's. Well, I'm staying at Josue's. You can stay at Coy's.
Yeah, Jose's probably got a swing.
Yeah. There's no way I'm letting you defects around my kids.
Fuck you, defective for life.
I'm kidding, guys. But Josue would definitely post you guys. He's a single guy, so.
I'm not, and Sean's not, so that wouldn't help us out any. Coy.
Well, no, that
He
means
didn't help you out. He's
stay
talking
with
about
kids.
having gay sex with both of you.
Is that something you're into, Jimmy?
I'm DTF.
Maybe that's why I think I'm going to come down.
Bro. Lifestyle. You guys always get me with it. But no, really, yeah, the Super Bowl's in fucking Houston. Like, if the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, I'm going.
I can make that. I'm actually going to my second NFL game in Green Bay, December 3rd. Kind of excited about.
Oh man, that's really cool. I would love to go to Green Bay. Who are they playing?
The Houston Texans.
That'd be cool. I'm trying to go to the next Houston game, but
The good thing is it's going to be in a suite. So if it's -5, I'm not going to freeze my dick off. All 4 inches.
The Raiders' next home game is against the Texans in Mexico City.
Huh?
Yeah, I said that correctly. So yeah, no, the Raiders on Monday Night Football in 2 weeks play the Texans, and it's a home game for the Raiders, and it's in Mexico City.
Well, hell yeah, that's where half the fan base comes from. We might as well give them a home game.
It's kind of funny though. That's what the Texans are like. Yeah, well, we really wanted to expand our fan base into Mexico. They're like, well, you shouldn't play the fucking Raiders then. You're trying to look for some fans in Mexico, man.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm just excited. It's a bye week.
Your offensive line, I mean, like I said, you guys punished probably the best defensive front in football on national TV.
They ran the same play 20 times in a row like it was fucking like it was Vince Lombardi in fucking 1962. Said we're gonna run the sweep. No matter what we're gonna do, just go over it. They put in a 6 instead of we lost our blocking tight end Lee Smith in like week 3, and so it's been a struggle on that side ever since. And so they said, "Fuck it." They put in 6 offensive linemen, and no team ever even bothers to do that. They said, "Fuck it. If we give Derek time, he'll find these receivers that are elite." They put in 6 people and just ran all over their fucking face. Fuck you, Denver. Oh, what a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. When shit came down to it, and they finally put the Raiders on national television. 2 6-2 teams for first places. All of a sudden, they went out there. I thought they were going to they had the ability to shit the bed. And they did. They came out and dominated. And their power rankings are either number 3 or number 4 in the NFL. Right after Trey's Cowboys here. So,
since we talked about Josue, he's going to the Rhode Island Comic Con this weekend. Where Gal Gadot, is that how you spell her name?
It's called, her name's Wonder Woman. We'll just call her.
Yeah, okay. Well, she's signing there this weekend, and supposedly it's very hard to get her signature.
Yeah, because there's only fucking one person that currently has a signatures SS book.
Well, there might be 2 now, or maybe 3.
Suckers.
Well, anyway, so
Probably should have sold it.
Look for anybody who's going to that Rhode Island Comic.
Mine was the only one pulled out of a polybag DC book with an original signature edition logo on there, so I'm good on that.
Yeah, you have your book's unique though.
Yeah, I love that book.
I've been yelling at you guys for the past 20 minutes. I didn't know the fucking mic was off.
I was like, what happened to Mel? Did he nod off or something?
Nah, Trey.
That's
Sean,
I thought you joined the protest.
That's a shot maneuver. I'm the one who fucking. I have a.
Sean does that before.
Yeah, chill, Trey.
Yo,
Sean, if you want to go to a football game, go to a Giants or Jets game versus your favorite team, and the Coke will flow from the 3rd row down. You have a good time.
The Coke will flow from the 1st row down. What, the Coca-Cola?
You couldn't even get
Coke.
me.
They don't let Pepsi
Baltimore
in the arena? What are you talking about?
They know what I'm talking about. You don't watch football. You don't watch sports.
What do you mean?
What do you mean the
Coke will flow?
Coca-Cola.
They know what I mean.
The Coke will flow.
They know what
and
I
then
mean.
I asked about
Time.
Pepsi, and I don't understand. But I don't understand what you're saying about Coke
They
will flow.
they understand.
Mel, is that drug dealer slang? Are you secretly a drug dealer? Like, I don't want to sound racist, but
Why would it be racist?
Yeah, why would it
it
be
sounds like you might be a secret drug dealer.
I've sold
White
black
people
people
sell
way
drugs.
more drugs than they've ever sold me.
Right.
So
I used to buy my weed from a white boy when I used to smoke.
yeah,
Jimmy,
man.
you buy your weed from a white boy. What are you talking about?
We trade.
I've actually offered people marijuana for comics before.
I can just see Jimmy walking into some guy's house with a BCW box full of shit. He's like, "Is this interesting, sir?"
That's exactly what it is. I'm saying, this is the books you asked me to get you.
Cool.
Strange
cool.
Tales
surprised-
128.
Well, have you guys ever bought from an Asian guy before?
No, I honestly, this is gonna. I better not say it. I already got a reputation apparently, so I'm not gonna go there.
Connor or Alvarez?
Connor, big.
It's Connor, dude.
All right.
I love Connor, just not against my boy Nate.
Or are they fighting this weekend?
Nate
Yeah,
was flashing.
It's UFC NYC.
The biggest.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
first, dude, it's big time. It's their first fucking first UFC in the Garden ever. First because New York had it outlawed forever.
Yeah. I thought they passed it last year though.
Whatever. It's the first.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? It's the first UFC there, right?
You
I
are
don't know.
wrong.
It's the very first.
Quay's
Yeah.
wrong.
They couldn't hold you ECW events in New York City because the fear of blood, and then ECW promised say, oh, we won't do blood, but then we can find every time somebody with blade at the Elks Lodge. That's all UFC. I mean,
Oh, the old
ECW talk.
I remember the old ECW shit.
Yeah, I was there for every.
Shit.
last-
Were you
ECW
really?
shows
Yep.
in fucking Philly? Oh my god, dude!
The fucking
Oh, the-
I
tables.
saw those. Not that I was ever there, but like the videos I saw, the fucking ECW Philly events and all the New York. Oh my God.
Insane, the greatest shit ever.
Yeah.
But
Shit
then
was
we can
fucking
find
bad.
every
Tommy Dreamer, Sandman, fucking.
Oh, Rob Van Dam, fucking.
Van
Oh, dude. Oh God. ECW is
New
the
Jack-
fucking greatest.
New Jack was
New
a friend of my
Jack.
father. Yeah, we
Hard, Dudley
New Jack
Boys, fucking.
New Jack was fit. New Jack, that's my dude.
You
New
said
Jack
you
was
met
great.
New Jack, right? Or you know
I met New
Jack.
Jack numerous times. Yeah, I know New Jack. That's my father's friend. Well, my former friend, my father passed away, but he got us into the shows. And New Jack is a fucking awesome dude, and he snorts coke before he does any kind of anything.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Me,
What do you mean, you? I just heard that you go to the Giants games and Coke flows from the top to the bottom.
that doesn't mean I didn't default for me.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Why you? Jimmy's just a racist finger pointer.
He's
Yeah. He's a race baiter.
Yeah, race baiter.
Interesting.
interesting. Dimmy Jet.
Jimmy Dick.
Oh man, no, but it should be good fights. Yeah, I think Connor's gonna get busy, dude. Connor doesn't. He can't beat. What he has referees to help him, but not referees. He has judges to help him, but when he fights a big man like a Diaz that puts it on him a second time, but yeah.
Undercard is
Although
better.
nothing was highway fucking robbery, the way that fucking Hendo got robbed out of his first fucking UFC title in his final fight against Bisping. How about beat Bisping's face in, knock him down 10 fucking times, and then have unanimous decisions go against him? UFC's rigged just as much as
You
boxing
gotta give
now.
Bisping credit for taking 4 H bombs from fucking Hendo and
Yeah, and-
still been able to fight.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
that
I don't
one-
think I think Henderson won the fight. I think it was a close fight.
Do you
But
think you don't think he beat fucking Silva, do you?
Bisping, 100%. That fucking punch was illegal.
It wasn't illegal. That knee to the face?
Yeah, excuse me. Well, he hit him with a left and then brought him in with the tie clinch. But I mean,
No. He did a flying knee when Bisping was like looking to the ref for help.
Yeah, if you watch it, he hits him with the left, and then it's like the eye poke thing.
No, it's no. You're thinking. I'm talking about Anderson Silva and fucking Bisping, and he came with that flying knee at the end of the round.
Bisping won that fight.
No.
Yes.
All right.
Huge.
Okay, so Trey, you got Conor McGregor. I need to make some money off you because I predicted our last 2 fights that I never betted on.
Yeah, if you want Alvarez, get all you want.
Have fun.
Let's
The thing
go.
is also, if Alvarez is able to take him down and put that pressure on him that those wrestlers, those top shelf wrestlers do. I mean, we've never seen anyone be able to hold McGregor down. Like I said, Diaz took him down. I mean, McGregor took him down and got flipped. We've never seen a wrestler.
McGregor gave up against Nate.
Chad Mendez was out of shape and on steroids. He couldn't get him down, and he's.
That's a good point.
Well, he was. That's the truth. I mean,
I'm saying it's a good.
Alvarez
point.
has been in longer wars and has fought better fighters than Conor, but Conor just has that fucking Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, fucking aura to him, where he just
I'm so pro Diaz.
He has a he makes money. He makes money for UFC. I mean,
yeah, but
he makes money for UFC.
He's not the false though. Connor's the truth. Connor's really got that knockout power in that hour. Like
he was
the
never
only
better than
reason
Diaz.
I've ever talked shit about Connor. I love Connor. Connor's also a big fucking Raider fan, by the way. But I love fucking Connor. But the problem is he fought the Diaz. I'm from fucking Stockton, California. I was born in Stockton. My dad was born in Stockton. My grandfather was born in Stockton. My whole family's from Stockton, California. I know people think Diaz is knuckleheads or this or that or this or that. Yeah, you can think whatever the fuck you want. I'm a fucking Diaz fan forever. And then I moved to Southern California when I was a kid. Same high school as Dan Henderson. So the Diaz's and Dan Henderson, I root for them till I die. That's like blood water to me. I know people that know them. I know them. That's fine. Other than that, we can talk. I love Connor. I'm Scotch-Irish heritage on both sides of my family. A little bit of English and a little bit of French, but mostly both sides of my family actually date back to Stirling, Scotland. But I don't know.
So you have Conor McGregor.
So I'm rooting. No, I'm a big Conor fan. Well, I'm a fan of rooting for where you're from. I'm sitting here doing this in a fucking t-shirt that says 209 tough. All right. It's a podcast tank top I got on. It's a Stockton Ports minor league baseball tank top that I got rocking right now. Like,
what about the women's Joanna Jesnick?
Okay, wait, let me interrupt you guys for a minute. There's actually a J1 comic drive for soldiers. I think DC All Access is sponsoring it, and it's under what they call Operation Gratitude. Basically, they're sending out care packages to soldiers and then putting in comic books with it. Anybody who has comic books that wants to donate to that, just type in the JAWIN comic drive for soldiers, Operation Gratitude. So.
Yeah, I was late on the Steve Austin auction.
What?
Good for you. What?
Never mind.
Shut the fuck up, Jimmy.
Jimmy, who you got in the UFC?
Jimmy doesn't watch. He watches United States fucking political news and
on Saturday. I got a meet and greet with George St. Pierre.
Oh, Jimmy.
Did you not get it? Did he have any comics? Could you use that Avengers villain he played? Could you not got that signed?
Baron Nemo or Baron Nemo? Baron Nemo.
It's Bat 1. It's Bat Rock 2.
Yeah,
yes.
You're right. Bat Rock.
I like this. Bruce Leroy wrote, "Anyone get that JC Renew Your Life mistake variant?"
Good, actually. That's like Bruce Leroy's 400th comment before we get her.
What do I got for Pumbledom? Nothing. Oh, Adam Hughes, Captain Marvel. It's starting to go up in value. Finally.
The Captain Marvel 1, Hughes?
Yeah.
Hughes, where are you getting that?
But he just needs hugs. It's a subliminal thing. Just
Okay. Makes sense.
I see one. I've been monitoring that. The one sold for $70 today.
Wait,
Nice.
for the Raw?
Are you shitting me? I got a fucking stack of those.
Well, get them out.
I went through my buddy got here's a comic story. That's something we're doing these days. My buddy was at a garage sale, and so once your friends know you're into comics, like any little comics they find, you're like, hey, like they think they found gold, and they contact you. And so it's a friend of mine. He does know collectibles. He doesn't totally know comics, but he's sitting there and he hits me up the other week. He's like, man, I got all these comics and some of them are signed and it's all this. And I got 4 boxes. I got them from a garage sale for $40 or something. And he's like, can you come over? Can you come through them? So last weekend I was like, shit. So I'm sitting on Sunday, the Raiders play at night. I'm actually listening to shit on eBay because I got a bill due or two. So I'm like, all right, Mike. I was like, I'll be over, man. And he's a buddy of mine. He's a real good guy. His Mike and Christy is his wife through Jen's bridal shower, things like that. Like, a really good friend of mine. But so I'm like, all right, man, I'll be over. And I'm like, and it sucks because you think you're like you don't think you're usually gonna find gold. You're usually not. You're gonna let somebody down. So my buddy calls me. I roll over his house in the afternoon. And so he gives me these books, these comics, and I can tell, man, this guy collected when I did. It's like I'm going through this box. This guy, like, he bought like 1 copy of Wizard to read and 1 to keep, right? So he's got like 2 copies of every Wizard, and I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Wizards are the greatest, fucking most nostalgic things that you can look through and still enjoy, in my opinion, but they're not worth $1.
One thing I love though about Wizards is when you find the San Diego Comic-Con one, nobody knows what it is and they think it's worth nothing, and then you can pick it up for nothing, and then it sells for like $40.
There you go.
I thought the number 1 sold for $50 or somewhere around there.
Yeah,
the Spider-Man one does. The Wizard Spider-Man. So I go through. I'm going to go through these guys' comics, and it's like, dude, it's all the early Image shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, I heard you got some spawns, right? And I go through this, and then he's like, he found like there was a couple Lois Lanes like worth something that are like $5 or $10 books. I go through these boxes, and they're all trash and shit. I'm like, God damn it, this guy paid for this. I'm all sad. Like, I hate to let him down, but I'm like, he's not he's an established guy at the career. He's like 50 years old. He's not gonna it's not like he's gonna take the time to sell these things to make 50 cents each on eBay, if that. And so finally I find a Star Wars 1 in there, and I'm like, yeah, you got a Star Wars 1, dude. I was like, well, you got your $40 back. You know what I mean? It's beat the shit. And so I'm like, all right, cool, man, you got a Star Wars 1. And I'm looking like, whatever. And I was like, I heard you got some spawns. He's like, yeah, I got some spawns. And he's like, they're all in the other room. He's all, that box fell apart because a cat pissed on it. So I'm like, all right, man. So I go in the other room. And I was like, all right. He's all, so I took it all apart, and they're sitting on a table in there. So you got to go in the other room. And he's like, I got toys and all that. So I walk in the room. And he's got him sitting on like nice house, nice clean desk. He's got these piles of these spawns. First thing he's got is a Malibu Sun 13 sitting there. First appearance of Spawn. And I look at it. And I look at him all, bro, there you go. Well, you just made your money back. And so I pick up this Malibu Sun 13, and this thing is fucking puss, man. Like there's little issues on it. There's only 8. There's only 8 9.8 copy, 8 maybe 10, 8 or 10 Malibu Sun 13 9.8s in the world. And honestly, once this thing is pressed, this thing has a 9.8 chance. And he's a really good friend of mine, so I'm totally gonna try to help him with that. So with that,
you know who pressed highest in census Malibu Sun Air?
Is that you?
That was Z's book. Z's brother's book. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah, this is not an error. I did check.
I thought your guess would have been Peter Carbonara.
Peter Carbonara.
The sack of shit. I don't even know him. No, but and then he's all. Then we have the autograph set. So look, he's got a fucking Spawn 1 with T. McFarlane on it in gold, right? Yeah, like with a legit McFarlane, and then he's got Spawn 18s and Spawn 19s signed by Capullo. And yeah, it's like, man, these are fucking cool. And it's like Capullo, and they dated him. They wrote 94 on there. And then he's got Spawn toys signed by them. And then, so if anybody's listening, he has a Spawn number 1. You'll never guess the autograph. It's signed by Al Simmons.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So I don't. So it's like, okay, hey buddy. I was like, I don't know if John, like, if the actor that played Spawn signed these for you or what. Like, I'm trying to tell
Al
him.
Al Simmons is the guy.
It's Spawn. No, Al Simmons is Spawn.
No, Al Simmons is the guy that went to college with Todd McFarlane that he based the character on.
Okay,
so he's the actual guy.
It?
He did He did when the first movie came out. He did
Yeah?
conventions and stuff. He did
Really?
tours. So if he has Todd, yeah, you should get those graded.
So it's actually Al Simmons.
Yeah.
So he has a bunch of Spawn toys signed on the outside package by Al Simmons.
That's funny.
And so I have Spawn. I'll send you pictures, Jimmy, because I was gonna post them in the group to see if anybody knows.
That's exactly who it is. Though.
So this is his homie, Al Simmons.
Yeah.
So I can get a red label on these, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, because I thought it was like maybe the
You
actor.
thought the actor would just write Al Simmons. That's funny.
Well, you know what I mean. I thought maybe,
I
thought
have
maybe it was
thought
like
that.
a guy in a Spawn costume or something at a fucking at like a comic book shop signing Al Simmons. And so, well, you know, why would I know? So it's his homie that signed this.
That's probably. I mean, I can't think of anybody else who would sign Al Simmons on stuff,
All right, well,
my
at least
goodness.
except if it's Al Simmons. So
tight. Well, hey, anybody that was really looking for Al Simmons signed Spawn toys and comic number ones, I have them for sale for you. So you know, I don't know who's looking.
Jimmy?
I got him.
So Donald Trump becoming president. Oh, this is gonna be great.
You just realized that, Mel?
I'm just glad I got the board game, the Donald Trump game. So
I was gonna do a giveaway for a Trump pop, but I can't think of a good question. I saw. You know, it's funny. I saw a Trump pop bidding up to like $18 today, but there were a bunch of buy it nows for 11, and I'm all, people are dumb.
Hey, what do you guys think about that spec? The first appearance of Donald Trump.
what is it?
Christ!
What is it?
Avengers, new Avengers 47.
No.
Sorry.
I want a 9.9.
New Avengers 47.
You guys notice how Trey went from like
And that's from
9.8 's not
Topher.
enough for him.
Just wait until I get a Hillary Clinton SS. You'll see.
Oh God! Oh God!
You know she's gonna do a book tour because she wants to make money. So
Do they not have enough fucking money for the Clinton Foundation bullshit?
Well,
no.
Clinton
They don't have
Foundation's
enough.
declaring
They don't have enough
bankruptcy next
legal
month.
money. If she does a book, she could pretend like it sold very well, but we know it didn't, and then it will make it
Clinton
look like it
Foundation's
has
going to
more
declare
money.
bankruptcy this year. All the things that she promised, all the other nations, all the corrupt terrorists and everything that she's in bed with, that she promised money to, that she took their money and she promised the United States would just let all the terrorists in. That's not going to happen anymore because she's not president.
What do you mean let all the terrorists in? What are you talking about?
The
Good.
Syrian undocumented Syrian refugees.
Yeah,
Look what they did to France.
they paid her. Yeah, look what they did to France, and France is awesome.
Look what they did to France! Oh, you guys.
God damn it, I'm glad Jimmy's not close to me.
Yeah,
Not
what's up
French-
with Putin? What's
not
up with
French
Putin?
Canadian. Putin's a
What's up
big
with the-
sack of human diarrhea.
We let
dog
20,000
shit
Syrians
motherfucker.
into Canada. What are you talking about? We let Syrians in.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're not very smart for that.
What the fuck are they gonna blow up in Canada? Nothing.
We're not very smart for that. Come on.
Anybody want to do some Dragon Ball Z talk?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
Anybody want to see what Trey's Dragon Ball Z costume?
I
was
see
pretty good.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, Trey looked good.
It's legit.
He laughed.
No, Dragon Ball, that Dragon Ball Super shit that's on right now is far and away the best.
are you showing us the pictures or what, assholes? You can't fucking tease us like that.
Dude, fucking, I don't know. Trey rocks Dragon Ball Z, but he tried to glue a wig to his head and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I bought the Vegeta
I was
wig.
my Raider pirate. I should
I had a
post on it.
Vegeta wig that I
Bagley,
paid a lot of money for.
Bagley put a fake mask on, but then didn't even come to the party.
Bagley
listens.
did that. I gotta take a shit, go to bed fucking routine.
What?
Like,
He's like,
hey,
couldn't-
hey guys, I'm gonna go back to my room and take a shit. I'll meet you guys there. Go to bed routine.
He said he was there. He said he just couldn't find us.
If you can't find Sean's big ass with dreadlocks and a fucking Raiders hat on,
I thought you were Michonne.
No, it's not. It wasn't bad. They even show you
Sorry,
guys
I
what
thought you were
looks like.
Misty Knight.
Ooh.
Does she have dreads?
She doesn't have dreads.
She don't have an arm.
She got a common marble fro.
Come over.
Racist.
She's racist. I don't know where we go from here, Coy.
I don't either.
I gave up about half an hour, about 45 minutes ago. To be honest.
Let's talk about the Raiders.
We did that already. I'm numb right now. Let's talk about the 49ers.
Well,
Let's talk about the Niners.
Let's talk about that.
Kaepernick jumped 400 yards, but still somehow didn't complete half his passes.
How is this CGC guy talking shit? I
Wait,
just don't
who's
understand the CGC. I just don't understand. Like, what do you think's gonna happen now?
What, the CGC? Nothing. People are gonna still get their books graded from them, and if they're pissed off, they're gonna give you a bad grade.
Okay,
and if they're doing good,
can you guys give me like 5 minutes and I'll run down whatever movie news has been the last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gamut lost its director. New
Again?
2017. Logan is in theaters March 3rd. Is just a reminder.
Yes.
The guy from Game of Thrones, Mance Rayder. I can't pronounce his name. Ciaran Hinds. He's been cast as Steppenwolf for the Justice League movie. So
yeah, I thought it was supposed to be William Dafoe. What happened there?
I don't know. They, like I said, this is what I've read. So they recast this guy.
No, I agree with. That's what I read as well. I'm just asking.
I remember Trey being mad that Steppenwolf. Trey, are you still mad at Steppenwolf is the villain?
I think they could do better, but
yeah, they probably could. I agree.
Look, here's the thing about it. This could be a red herring. This could be we see Steppenwolf for the first 5 minutes of the movie. Gets his ass kicked, and
that's true. That's true. That's a good point.
That is what they did with Crossbones.
Yep.
There's a live-action Voltron movie being made.
Yeah, that's fuck yeah.
There's actually talk now that before they said that Inhumans was taken off the plate for Marvel, but they said that it actually might go into Phase 4 of the Marvel
Voltron thing. How are they doing that? Who's doing that? What's going on?
I have no idea. Like I said, that'll be interesting to see. But maybe it's gonna be a mix of CGI, CGI and live action.
Remember Pharrell back in the day was pushing for the live action Voltron movie. He's supposed to do the soundtrack. Who the fuck is doing magic?
That's not me. No, I did not know Pharrell was doing that.
All right, that Sandman movie, it's lost the movie writer. The funny thing is, he said that movie should be a TV series instead of a movie. So
what the fuck is that noise?
That's Jimmy. Who knows?
Yeah, if you have to ask, you haven't been on the podcast before.
And let's see, Evangeline is supposed to be made into a movie. Paramount bought the rights, so who knows? And I know that Rob Liefeld's been tweeting about it, so who knows if that's true or not.
Fuck yeah, a live action He-Man movie done correctly would be fucking awesome.
Who plays He-Man?
They're on work with DreamWorks for animated right now. Oh fuck Brock Lesnar. He's a prick, dude.
Brock Lesnar.
I like getting on top of my life.
You know who would be a good He-Man would be Jax.
Who?
Jax.
Charlie Holman?
Yep.
Why?
Dolph Lundgren?
He's like
bulk up,
fucking
dude.
3, dude.
Good Prince
really
Adam, you mean?
Charlie Hunnam's that short?
Dude, he's 5'3", about $131, and he speaks British.
He'd be a good Prince Adam.
Dude, I like him on
he's
shit.
6'1".
No way.
Look at Google Charlie Hunnam, and the very first thing it says.
Well, Sean, anybody to you is like 5'3", dude.
You remember how fucking yoked up he was in Suns that last 2 seasons?
He's cut. I wouldn't call him
no
yoked.
He-Man, man.
He's not
no
He-Man
He-Man.
yoked. He's cut, dude. I give him that. I think he's a scrawny
He-Man-
little bitch.
He-Man.
He looks short on the show. I don't think he's 6'1", dude.
He got
I was like, I'll eat crow. I'm not arguing with you that I know that I'm right. I'm saying that there's no way. First off, he's British. They eat potatoes. They're malnourished people. Like honestly, they just don't grow as big as Americans do. So he's a little British guy. So he's no way he could even be 6 foot. Just the
Google has that little box with celebrities, and it says height 6'1". So
all right.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just
No. I'm not arguing with you. I'll agree. If that's what it is, I'm just surprised. No, I mean height to me. I mean, that's why my wife's not tall. People are like,
Yeah, if it's all for height, we need Carrot Top. I mean, that's a great suggestion. We need it to be Carrot Top. I don't see why Carrot Top couldn't do it.
Who would be a good He-Man?
Carrot Top.
I'm trying to
just
think
told
of
you.
who would be. Yeah, he wouldn't be though. You're like,
Yeah, he
nah.
would. What do you mean? He
Lesnar.
looks exactly like He-Man.
He
No,
actually his,
Carrot Top
his
is
body,
not
other
anymore.
than the
Put a wig on.
other than the roid pimples, his body might be in there. But like, hey, that's a funny. Somebody posted. Somebody else made it, but I think John Brown sent it when it talks about how sexist women are in comics, and then it shows like how men to live up to He-Man.
Exactly. Fucking lying, though.
Come on, man. Yeah, dude. Come on, man. Boys on swole, dude. He-Man. He-Man's the greatest. I gotta finish this Masters of the Universe collection somehow. The good thing about collecting Masters of the Universe is it's fucking cheap.
My favorite character in toys ever was Born Away Serpentor.
Why?
Think how badass that was. Cobra took the DNA of the 10 most vicious rulers, dictators, and generals, put it in a fucking guy. He had a badass Cobra hood and cape on, flew around in a fucking air chariot, and he had fucking live snakes that he could turn into spears? The fuck? What do you mean, why?
He was better than Snake Eyes?
Snake Eyes couldn't
Snake
talk.
Doesn't fucking matter. Snake Eyes is the first appearance of Snake Eyes is worth more than the first appearance of Serpentor. First of all,
I'll
Snake
take
Eyes
that.
was a legend. He's a fucking legend
Yeah, first of all.
in 80s lore. Snake
80s
Eyes,
lore.
and then comes Storm Shadow.
Yeah, Storm Shadow.
Nah, I'm sorry, Serpentor. Here's the thing: that Storm Shadow took fucking orders from Serpentor, the Emperor.
It doesn't matter.
The
Snake Eyes.
G.I. Joe movie still fucking plays. The animated one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Who was the name? Here you go. Who was the name of the main villain of that movie? And who did the
I can't
voice
even-
acting?
Oh, I don't fuck. The guy who did fucking Autobots.
Yeah, the guy who did Autobots.
Burgess Meredith,
What?
Did
Really?
who?
Burgess Meredith, the penguin?
otherwise known as.
Howie
The
Mandel.
Penguin.
God damn it, you fucking guys! Do you not watch TV?
Was it Howie Mandel?
It's fucking Mickey.
This
From
California,
Rocky.
we got
That's
so much
Rocky,
shit
that's-
we can do.
That's not TV. That's movies.
We're not inside hiding from tornadoes. We have like
What, it was
outdoor
Bobby
things
from
with,
Bobby's
like,
World?
beaches.
I'm just
But he was the penguin in the old Batman series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Burgess Meredith.
Yeah, I know Burgess Meredith is.
Yeah, Bobby's World.
He was Globulus, the voice of Globulus, the snake guy with the one eye.
No clue.
Remember when the guy almost snatched up Cobra Commander's mask? That was the biggest reveal in like history of fucking G.I. Joe TV, and then he got his hand shocked. Remember that shit?
I do.
That,
shit was great.
that motherfucker.
Shipwreck was a fucking awesome character.
Well, Shipwreck 2 came out today, and I didn't read it, but I wanted to.
No, remember what was the greatest shipwreck story in G.I. Joe cartoon? If you get this wrong, you fucking suck.
I'm excited for the new Aftershock series from Tony Harris.
No,
I looked at
Jimmy.
Tony Harris's
No.
Twitter and his Instagram.
That's what I was
And,
talking about.
Trey,
It
I'm
looks
telling you.
crazy. Like the whole layout that he does looks insane.
So I
We
think
have to be variants, But it
the
also looks
shipwreck,
insane.
the shipwreck look like it's gonna be something like the Clippers. You know what I mean? Like,
Huh?
Well, it's Warren Ellis taking over a comic in a universe that he can do whatever he wants, right?
yeah, it's kind of cool. So it looks good. So so you're saying number 2 looked good today. I wanted to read number 2, but I didn't get a chance. I only got to read one fucking comic. So I read Read with Mel today.
Yes. How did
We
you
could
like
do
it? You
this.
said you liked it.
Yeah, we talked about this like hours ago. so the thing is, I mean, what do you guys think? Like, what if we tried to read more shit but read it a week behind instead of day of?
But you know the thing
Because-
is, like,
I'm terrible at reading.
you know
day
what
of.
I'm going to do now is, you know, like how people read trade paperbacks, like the DC books that come out every 2 weeks now. I'm gonna wait until like there's 10 of them and I'll just read them all at one time, because I mean it's so hard to keep up with them every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand what you mean, and I agree with you on that. Like as a human, but we're trying. But as far as being a show and as far as trying to do a service for people, or like we can't be like 6 weeks behind. Even though I prefer to be 6 weeks
Well,
behind.
I mean, like the thing is, I'm not really into DC, but I have been reading the Marvel books. I mean, the new ones that come out. Like so we talked about the Invincible Iron Man that came out today. All the Image books I still pretty much read up to date. The Saga 39. I mean, was it 39 now? I mean, Saga is kind of getting boring to me right now. Like everything else, like the Reborn, I read with you guys.
Sagoo.
Yo, what
So you just Sagooed into something.
what was the name of that DC book, motherfucker, that came out? Mother what?
What?
Mother Panic or Mother something.
I know what you're talking about. The one where that girl with the armor suit or something like that, right?
Oh, that's the one.
Nobody read. Motherfucker.
Thanks, Jerry.
No, how are you gonna change your picture to fucking the Elephant Man?
It's not Elephant Man. That's the great Rocky Dennis. You fuck.
You change it off of fucking. You always change your shit. You always get way more. You get way more views on your profile when you change your picture. I changed my picture for the first time in 2 years, like 2 days ago.
It was Mother Panic. Mother Panic.
Mother Panic. Yeah, Mother Panic. I thought it was motherfucker.
You're weird.
Nobody read Mother Panic.
What is it? Was it the Young Animals line or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
By
Nobody read
Gerard
that?
Way as well.
I think so.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I think he's just writing one series, Gerard Way.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I
Really?
think he's writing one series. Yeah. Why don't you look at who it says wrote it on the fucking book you bought today?
Well, I don't have the book in front of me.
Oh,
You're the
go
fucking
get it.
comic motherfucker. Go get it.
Fuck you.
It's motherfucker.
It'd
be great.
It looks like it's Tommy Lee Edwards.
Tommy Lee Pamela who?
I think so. I think that's it. It's Tommy Lee Edwards. So it said that he created the concept along with Young Animal showrunner Gerard Way.
but Young Animals has been good so far.
I didn't read Doom Patrol yet.
Yeah, Doom. Yeah, actually, I'm behind
What the
it.
hell?
Who's outside?
Probably some fucking asshole.
This gotta be.
No.
Ryan's with
Fucking
Lemmy.
no.
You're not smoking there, you
Fucking
know?
no.
Nice Razwin Josue. All about Houston.
You guys got anything else for the evening?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got nothing else to do. Let's talk about some weird shit.
Rabbit hole?
It's only 10 o'clock. We got new presidents.
Rabbit hole. What do you mean? This entire podcast has been a rabbit hole.
Well,
Yeah,
we were pretty good earlier with a lot
I gotta
of
change channels. I'm just
And then after like
watching
an hour and a
replays
half.
of Riot and shit.
Well, one of our members is higher than the fucking space shuttles. Tough to
Fuck you, bitch. What's wrong with that? Shit, get with it. motherfucker.
Get with it. Hey, it's legal here. Let's see. Like, hey, did anybody watch the show Weeds?
Yeah, with Mary Kate Olsen, and she's all like, "Hey."
Yeah. Sex on Wheels. It was great. So, the thing is, do you guys remember the final episode of Weeds?
I don't think anybody watched that
Yeah.
far except you.
Really? I never made that far.
Just a no would have sufficed. So the thing, so the fucking, I love you guys. So the fucking so the last episode, what they do is they fast forward 5 years, and so the show Weeds is about this widow, that sells weed in like basically it's a town called Agrestic. It's San Diego. They're based on San Diego, and does all these things, and it's a tongue-in-cheek, fucking pretty funny little sitcom. Actually, one of the better sitcoms that's ever been produced on television. And
the first 3 seasons were.
no, it was not well. It came and went, but
It kind of got shitty, dude.
Yeah, it got bad.
all right, fine, it got bad. But
After the black Indian guy left, they got shitty.
Well, anyway,
So
we
by
should-
the end, the point about this show is the last episode of it. It was an awesome send off. It went 5 years in the future, and the main character, Mary, whatever her name is, fucking like she had been like this weed player the entire time trying to sell weed. So the thing is, in the last episode, it's California when marijuana is completely finally legalized, and that fucking happened yesterday. And so the finality of that show was them going forward and her selling her own brand of this tea and shit like that, and the fake launch of a brand called Marlboro Green, which you're gonna see. I guarantee you, this shit's happening starting in January. All the mega corporations, everything like that, you're gonna have Marlboro selling fucking marijuana and shit in stores in California by fucking January.
But would you buy government weed?
The final episode, it ain't government weed, bro. We're in fucking LA. I got a dispensary every 100 yards from my home. You could sell marijuana is legal in Los Angeles.
And nobody can get me CBD oil. All these fucking people, and no one can get me some CBD oil.
I don't have a weed card.
But you never asked. Wait. Do you seriously need CBD oil?
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good for Crohn's. It doesn't have.
But I told you, I can get you that.
Hey, Trey, you know they're actually doing a comic book for
no, wait,
IBD?
Yeah, I can 100% get you that. What are you talking about? Like, I don't understand what you're talking. Like, yeah.
Oh, if you can get
he asked me, and then like we got like drinking all weekend. That's why he gave me slabs at the bar and asked me for pot. It was like, you know,
no, Trey did not ask you for pot. Did not ask for pot.
No, I take that back, but it's funny to say it that way. It totally didn't happen that way, but it's funny that it happened that way. But no, he brought it up. But like in all reality, the way he left me slabs at a Raider bar the same way that we were going out on Saturday, I didn't have time to be able to procure CBD, because when Trey comes here, it's really fucking fun, and we have no time other than like our fun time. I try to tell Trey, I'm like, dude, come.
Fun time. Let's use a different adjective.
No. Sometimes we wear clothes. You don't have to be weird about it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We're not always naked. And
so they're doing burnouts in Los Angeles right now.
Are they tight? What channel?
CNN.
That's good. Yeah, we're getting hyphy with it.
All right.
OCO.
I'm going to sign up soon, guys, but I want to send out a reminder for you guys that it's going to be Veterans Day this Friday, so thanks to all you.
So won't have a poll.
Yeah, and don't forget about the razzes we're running for the charity for the member that has been going through some issues. So again, we're gonna have 2-3 more at least. I think Trey's gonna put up a 9.8 Legends 3. Simon and his crew are gonna put up a couple of books also. So again, it's not just a one-day razz. We're just trying to get the money out as quickly as we can. The problem was that with the last razz of all the books, it took a couple of weeks to get everything wrapped up. So again. The Miss Marvel one, Turner 9.8 sketch is going to end tomorrow, and I think Simon's after that, and then Trey's after that.
Simon will be on next week for the a big reveal for the record.
I enjoyed Simon being on.
Yeah, I like a little English accent. Sound like James Bond on coke.
James Bond on coke.
That is a perfect description of Simon.
Well, mates, I ain't been awake that long, but hey, would you like to see some comic covers?
No.
I like Simon. I fuck with Simon. Simon's good.
Dude, Simon's the fucking best, dude. None of that.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
Him and Kevin and Bowers, they've helped out on the charity stuff. Drew Lawan. We got some solid people.
Drew comes to the bar and represents watching me get drunk for Raider games.
Drew Kim?
No, good lord.
What happened to that guy?
The Drew, yeah, he's bipolar and crazy.
Anyways, guys.
Yeah, right.
We should sign off. Thanks everybody for listening to the podcast. It was great having you.
I love you all.
Love you, man.
Hold on, I want to shout out. Oh, she left already.
I miss Mel. I want to hug him.
Goodbye, girl who left already, who Mel wanted to shout out. Goodbye, everybody.
Did she live right behind him?
No, goodbye.